So you should be able to hear me. You should see a video, I hope. And then I hope we can finally start that stream. I mean, oh come on, we are like 7 minutes late. It's not too bad.
At the moment, I'm only seeing advertisement, but oh yeah, I see you.
Yay! All right,
Yay.
hello everyone.
Hello.
First, gonna try and bring something. Okay. Yeah. So I will now do some stuff like announce the stream on Twitter, and like after that we can start doing stuff. Twitch. And just tweet it. Let me just retweet. All right. Okay. So hello everybody to our game dev stream. I'm Felix, aka Laxen, and with me is Henning, aka Geflügel.
Bonjour, bonjour, madames and monsieurs, or whatever that's
He is
called
actually
in
not
French.
French. He's
I'm
German, just
me,
like me.
me very Francois.
Yes.
Sacre bleu. All yeah,
Maybe
I
he's.
can't.
So you're talking French because we now added our new character who apparently speaks some
Yes,
French.
yes, yes, and I'm trying to learn French so I can hit on her because she's super cute.
At last, I actually did a straw poll. Now I'm curious what this one actually contains.
Yeah,
Uh,
same. Monsieurs,
please,
exactly.
please vote for the last one, okay? Let's just vote
Yeah.
for game. Yes, thank you, please.
I
And
mean,
you definitely don't want to see my chest. I am
I'm
just.
tempted to I'm tempted to pick the second option. No, I'm not.
Yeah, then we have to switch the stream, so you take over.
I mean, then you would
Oh,
basically
come on,
have to
guys.
then you basically have to look at Hühnerbrust.
Yeah, right.
He. It's a really close race, Felix.
Oh,
Oh,
come
oh,
on,
okay.
please. Yes, please.
Game
Please, for
development
game
is
development, guys. For game development. You don't
um,
really don't want to see my chest. It's
a,
not something to look at. Um,
a big a big thank you at the one person who voted for my chest, which is not me, by the way. I voted for game development because I'm serious.
yes. All right. That was an interesting decision right from the start.
Oh,
Now,
thanks,
actually, so
Stein.
what are we gonna do today? I think we might start off by just showing some of the recent developments that happened. I mean, it has been some time since we did our last dev stream, and so we made some improvements. Actually, not quite as much as we would hope to, because a lot of
The
stuff
weather,
happened in August, and we
the
actually
weather.
the weather is obviously one of the reasons. It's sometimes difficult to work under these temperatures. But then there's like, of course, Gamescom was a huge distraction, and there was just so much going on this month privately also, and that's why we kind of are behind our schedule. But we still have some progress, and we're gonna show that. And then, of course, we're gonna answer the watcher perk questions. I just saw that just right before the stream, a new question came in, and I had to look at it. It actually looked very interesting. And after that, we are going to do some game development. And for
What?
today, I decided to just work on dungeons. In fact, I just want to continue the work I started early this morning. We are currently integrating the Rhombus dungeon. I mean, the puzzle mode from the demo is essentially integrated into the story mode. And I want to continue doing this today, and it will includes a bit of scene scripting,
Hmm?
and you can see how we, for instance, place enemies and we start one of these battle sequences and stuff like this. And that's what we're gonna do today. And then we might do some drawing at the
And
end
yeah.
if people are up for it.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna try to continue mapping this one map because I'm pretty much on a roll right now, and I have some interesting ideas that I really like. That I'm kind of ashamed that I didn't have that idea earlier for the Bergen maps. But you will see, Felix. You will see. You will be so impressed and surprised, and
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, people
well,
want to see
maybe.
spriting. Hey, look, I will actually do a little bit of sprite art today too.
Hmm?
Because I will explain this later, even though it won't be all that much. It's about like the upgrades you're gonna collect in the dungeon, and still need to create a symbol for one of these upgrades. Mm. Okay, I actually already see the first question here in the chat. So why
Hmm?
there was no crosscode in PAX? No, that would be because PAX is over there, the Atlantic Ocean, and it's kind of expensive to get
Hmm.
there. We already spent a lot of money and time just being on Gamescom, and attending PAX would again like consume a lot of time and money, and already uh, that would of course distract us from working on CrossCode, and it would further delay our schedule. And so we have to kind of be careful not to go to too many conventions, even though we would like to go to PAX and to all
Same, yeah.
those conventions
PAX was
overseas.
in Seattle, right?
Yeah, especially would have been awesome because we could have visited the guys from StarMazer. Like that would have been nice because I mean
Hmm?
they actually
Yeah,
told us like whenever
sure.
we would show up on in Seattle we could just meet up, and that would have been great. But it's just a lot. It costs a lot of time. It's really expensive to get a flight
But
over there.
the big question is Seattle barbecue equal to Texas barbecue in quality?
I kind of doubt that, but I think Seattle probably has a lot of good stuff too.
Yeah, I hope so.
I actually have no idea. Anybody from Seattle out there in the chat? Um,
I mean, I know a few people, but not here in chat. I know a girl there.
Obviously, like in every freaking city. Like I go to
No,
Austin,
not
Texas. Oh, I know a girl there. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. To be precise, she doesn't live directly in Seattle, but it's close by, as in close by, like Munich is close by to Hamburg. But yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm. It would have been star amazing already. We already start doing
Yeah,
the puns. I see.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We definitely should
Oh, come on,
use a.
Atlessa. Like, haven't you been around our last dev stream that like everything was as bad, even if not worse.
Felix, Adlessa was one of the main criminals who,
One of the main contributors.
yeah, or
Contributors.
contributors, if you want
Yeah.
to call it that.
Right. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, I'm sure there will be plenty of puns today, as always. Um.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, you're in the chat. That's enough, really.
Yeah.
You're
But
with me on
I'm
Skype.
gonna try this time. I'm gonna try this time to be somewhat concentrated on continuing the map. So
Hmm.
maybe I will be super.
But then there will be
What's
very
it?
little talking. I know. I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, I can do talking, but like lame small talk instead of awesome puns.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, I think we should start.
Hmm? Good idea.
I will now just demonstrate some of the recent progress we did. Like, I'm just gonna. I think I will start by showing the current state of quests. That would be good, right?
Hmm?
Let me first check if I actually got the most up-to-date state, but I think I got it. Doop-de-doop. Oh, actually somebody pushed something. That always happens. Like right before the stream, something changed. Let's hope it's not breaking everything. Oh, come on. Too stupid to use the command line. Oh yeah. Hmm. Right, give me a second to do some check on some changes. Could have prepared a bit better, I guess. But
Man, that stupid feeling when you think that you're doing something creative and awesome, and then you realize, man, you really did it like much harder than it was needed to be.
you mean mapping wise?
Yeah, like mapping and yeah, it's basically mapping. You will see when it's done.
Yeah, sometimes I get the impression that I'm spending too much time on some details, and then yeah, then you get the feeling it wasn't really necessary.
Yeah, that and also trying to do something, and then you realize, man, that method you used was really much more difficult than if you would have just used another feature of the editor.
Yeah, right.
That's
so now I actually have to think back. Did I actually show the progress in the story in the last stream? Do you
I don't
remember
think
this?
so. I mean, wasn't the last stream like 2 weeks ago?
It was 2 weeks ago, but I think we already had some of the new scenes. But I think I may have not shown them.
No, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure that you didn't show any of those. So
okay, I'm not thinking. Maybe I should just quickly show the progress in story, or would that be too much spoilers? I'm not sure really.
I mean,
oh well, I will just start showing some of the quests, like just what happened with the quests here.
What's the question?
The quest feature. Okay, first I have to actually whoop, and here we go. So, hello Nero. Okay, so
Nero.
why I never said no puns, right?
I mean, seriously, Felix would never be able to stop the puns in the first place. So
just continue with the puns, fine. Yeah, this is the story of the exploration mode. Not much changed here. We now got the quest feature. I think I already showed some part of the quest feature, but it got like further polished and improved. So I'm not really sure that much happened really. At least not too much visible stuff. I mean, you can just go here, you can accept the quests, and instead of just getting a dialogue, nothing else, you now get this, whoops, I just skipped it. That was bad. Anyway, I just accepted the quest, and I can actually, because I now just skipped the quest, I can still look it up here in the synopsis menu, under quests. For some reason the quest is not in here. Oh, I think I just denied it. Yeah, that's why. Okay, let's talk to the NPC again. And this time, it just reminds me that we maybe have to add some delay here so you don't hit these, the decline button by mistake too easily.
Oh, yeah.
That's some of the stuff we should improve. So here we got a very simple quest, like first steps, just gotta kill 10 hedgehogs. And now I can accept this quest or decline. I already declined it before, so nothing happens. X accepted. We got this small animation here. And now we got the quest accepted. First thing, you can go in the quest menu under synopsis and you find your quest here. And now I can press B to actually set it as a favorite. And once I do, you get like the current step of your quest in the upper right corner. So you can actually track your progress in the quest. So that's a very useful feature to see how much more enemies you have to kill. So let's just start defeating all those hedgehogs. And you can really see how I'm using the dash cancel feature. We will have some watcher Perk question about this later.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna equip some stuff. Okay, so you can see I already got 1 from 10 hedgehogs. Let's bash some more.
I mean, I was honestly a bit worried if you should maybe reduce it to 5 hedgehogs, but then again, it's really so fast. That killing 10 hedgehogs really is doesn't take very long.
Yeah, this is okay. I already did it a couple of times and it doesn't take a long time, especially because I can use that river to my advantage here. I just do that.
What?
That's totally cool with me.
Well, I mean, the thing is, have we kind of planned, or at least thought about dedicating that area as
A meerkat. Yeah, that's actually true.
as a meerkat place?
That would make
because
this quest much more difficult. So look, now two things happen. First, you get like the next task displayed here, and you also, if you remembered, if you saw it, there was a small notification here that told you, oh, the task actually now solved. And so you get displays for all of these things. And now that we solved that quest, let's just go back to the synopsis menu. You can see, okay, the first task of defeating 10 hedgehogs is solved. The next step is to talk again to this crew member. It actually shows you which map that is. It's Autumn Rise Pathway 1. And now that I'm saying that, there's also a new feature I can show you. If you now go
Felix,
to the map menu, yes?
just one quick thing, or rather two quick things. First off, the Urinstand says that the game is slightly too loud.
I can quickly fix that, yeah. Let me just make that.
And secondly, from Nero DS, hello Felix. Danke nochmal oder hello Felix, thanks again for the cooperation.
No problem.
And another question.
I have to remember what. Yeah.
Hedgehogs or hedgehags? That's a good question. I mean, we still haven't properly decided on the...
It's probably gonna be
final
hedgehogs, because...
Yeah, hedgehags is kind of cooler, so I guess it will be that.
Yeah, hedgehogs is just hedgehogs, but it's probably gonna be hedgehogs. Because...
The same for the meerkats. I think those will get another name as well.
Yeah, like we try to have at least a few more original names. Whoa,
Bye,
it's kind of
noobs.
getting slow. So anyway, yeah, so another feature we implemented is now that, actually Stefan did this one, because we have now the map names in the quest description. You can see, okay, this is an Autumn Race Pathway 1. You actually can see the name of the maps in your map, so you just go in there and you hover on the maps and you can see the name of
Oh,
each
I haven't
maps.
even...
That's a pretty new
That's
feature.
really good.
Yeah.
That's really
And
good.
I
I
mean,
haven't
I
seen it
think
myself.
if I'm not mistaken, I think this feature currently only works with mouse and keyboard, but of course you also implement something that works for gamepad. So it's important that you can see the names of the maps. It helps you a lot to actually understand the
Felix.
quest descriptions and all that.
No, Felix, it will be a special feature, exclusive feature for the PC Master Race.
Yeah, what?
That is totally that is totally a
Oh, people are gonna
serious
laugh
thing.
this, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I solved the quest. Now I'll go back to the NPC. Gonna talk to him and say, yay, great, you did it. Here's some rewards. So first I can accept the quests and get some experience and collect the items and of course get a level up. And now he has the next quest for us, and that's yeah, a few more steps so I can collect no items. It's very similar. These are just some very basic example quests. I'm not even sure those will make it in the final game, because quite frankly there won't be any cargo ship crew in the final game. Those are really just, improvised.
But I think
there might be some
I mean,
equivalent.
something similar, like I mean, I think those quests are pretty good as like tutorial example quests, especially since they give you those early items. But it will of course be a different NPC because the cargo ship NPCs won't be in the final game.
You will have these kind of quests, but with different background story and different NPCs. Well, anyway, so that's kind of like on the quest side what we did. And hey, let's just make a short poll, like who wants to see like the progress after the demo? So who wants to see the next few scenes we have in the story mode? I mean, I can understand if now the majority of people don't want to be spoiled, I will understand, but if now the majority of people say, yes, I want to see how the story continues, I can show you how the story continues for a second. So maybe at least I can just make a quick poll if people want to continue to see the next story or don't want to be spoiled. And meanwhile,
Schilderich, the cargo ship will of course be in the final game. It's just that there won't be any cargo ship members in the other areas, like the exploration mode or something. That's what I meant. Uh, okay,
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick yay, nay, and yeah.
So yeah. So while you're actually voting for this one, I can at least show you something else, like some graphical stuff. Um, Let me just teleport to a certain map. I mean, you saw the GIF. Like, I worked on a sequence that will be shown when you get some upgrades in the game. You know, like when
Mhm.
you walked along the cargo ship, you got some upgrades, but it was just a Sergey doing some hacking in the background, just configuring something. Then you just got a message, bloop, you got now close combat. Now in the actual game, like in Crosswords, you actually get a proper sequence whenever you get a new upgrade. And I just implemented these sequences. And once you enter the official game, you will of course have these nice sequences with each new upgrade. And that's something I'm gonna show later. I can already show you a quick sequence. Um, this is just an example how this will look like for the larger upgrades. In fact, now this is without any sound effects. It's actually still worked on, but you can see at least, yeah, it's just some test. It's some shit activated. So that's the sequence you will see when you get very large upgrades. So that's
Mhm.
one example. Another example I can show you is how you will actually get the first upgrade in the dungeon. I also made a small GIF of that. So imagine you just enter this room, you get a couple of enemies, do the usual battle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. My machine is currently overwhelmed. So anyway, so then you get the small upgrade, again, missing the sound effects. And once you just touch it, there will again be this small sequence and some stuff will happen. And you get the next upgrade, which is the quick menu. So that's actually the upgrade you're gonna get with this small symbol. The quick menu again is like the one you get by holding the shift button. It's actually one of the first upgrades you will get along the story. It will enable you to watch the map, which is not existent right now. And of course you can consume items. You actually get the quick menu before you get the actual menu for equipment, which makes sense in a way
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
the quick menu is more simple. It's like the very first simple step, and after that you get the actual menu for equipment and items and all of that. So that's how it will be, roughly. So let's have a look at the straw poll. Do people want to see? So
But,
there's a
but
big large majority of people who want to see the story mode. So for those who don't want to see it, I'm sorry for that. Let's just
piss
say
off.
it will take about 5 to 10 minutes, or let's say it like this. How can I mean, people can just watch away, but then there's the question, when will they be able to come back to the stream?
I
Um,
mean, you could tweet it again.
I can just read it, yeah. So just watch our Twitter, and we will just tell you on Twitter that the spoiler sequence is now over. Actually, I will now first tweet.
Speaking of Twitter, why did you tweet twice that our stream started?
That might have been a mistake.
Okay, just
Um,
wondering.
or maybe Stefan and me just did it at the same time. That might have been the...
Well, the second tweet was like 15 minutes later, so yeah, whatever. I mean, better twice than
Yeah, okay.
one tool.
Okay, I
Better
just
twice than not
CrossCode
enough.
story spoiler sequence in our stream starts now, and I just give the link, so if people want to see the story spoiler, they can just go there right now. So, and for those who don't have Twitter, just watch it here. You don't need an account to actually watch
Hey,
it. So
Lagenscheid. Hey,
just watch it here, and for those who don't want to see the story, just watch the Twitter account until we tell you now the story part is over. Okay, let's just run right into it.
hey, Lagenscheid. Hey, G Brothers.
Hello everyone. Right, so story starts. No, I first have to load like an old screenshot, and I'm just gonna play it without doing a lot of comments, I think. And I think the game broke.
Oh God, what happened?
Please don't. Okay. Just give me a second. Maybe that kind of sucks. Yeah, this kind of stuff happens if you just push some changes right before you start the stream, and then, of course, those changes might have broken something. I'm just gonna...
Bye, Atlessa.
Goodbye. Yeah. Right. Okay. Like, the loading of the quest stuff messes something up. Maybe because it's an
God
old save
damn it.
state. It's okay, it's okay. I'm just gonna go back to an old version. Just a second.
Mod is gone, post puns. I don't think that Atlessa would have stopped you.
Okay, so, and here we go. Now, the story spoiler starts now, hopefully without any crash. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna activate music for this one, even though the music is not really optimized yet. As are sound effects. Actually, I already have... we already gave Teflo all the tasks to work on sound effects for the new sequences. And also, like, it seems painfully slow today. I'm sorry for that. Actually, I know why that is. It's just TweetDeck. TweetDeck is horrible. It just consumes all your... Yeah, it consumes all your power, all your performance. So,
Yeah,
okay.
there's a good reason why I don't use it.
Oh, you might also notice that you can now skip side messages. Oh, I will just show you this later. So, you all know this?
Yeah, you can skip more of our game.
Oh, I think sometimes really... Because...
Yeah, of course,
it's
of course.
automatic,
I mean,
and you know what I mean, yeah. So, I will just play without any comments.
that scene at the end is so good. I wonder who did it.
Come on.
Credits are gone. And
Yep.
wow, what an epic fight. I mean, he's just summoning Instamatter stuff and he's just...
I know, right? It's so freaking epic.
He should do his trick that he did in one of the development versions where he could just shoot around the planet and hit him from the other side.
Yep. Epic sequence right here. That actually you saw that sprite from the last stream, and I now finished up, and it's great. So I really like it.
Yeah.
We did it, Leia.
And for once, it isn't Leia who explodes.
Yeah. And now we are at Newcomer's Bridge. Name is still to be decided. It might change, just as a warning, because I just came up with this name myself without any discussions.
Just call it Rookie Bridge, because everything is Rookie.
I know, I didn't want to have everything Rookie. It might be confusing.
Nero, the next story part will be, or rather, the next version with the advanced story mode will be out at the end of September, most likely.
Right, and we got some NPCs here. And that's something I want to show you. You can actually now skip the messages from those dialogues by pressing G. Or like the epsilon button on the gamepad. That's how you can just skip it to, because sometimes it's just like we made those dialogues really quick because you don't want it to make the player wait for too long. And now that you can actually skip them, then we made it a bit longer, so it's easier to read and you don't miss quite as much. And if you're fast at reading it, you can just skip them. it's easier, it's better for everybody, I think. And yeah, we also get some NPCs. I'm not just gonna show everything. There will be more NPCs here. It's still work in progress, and also there will be more details, just as some little like a heads up. Things will still improve, like with most of the things you saw.
More seagulls. An epsilon button?
Epsilon? Wait, isn't this
No,
Epsilon?
because
It's not Epsilon.
Urinstein.
Oh
I'm
my
not sure what.
gosh, yeah, what XY? It's the Y button. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Ypsilon, you know,
Okay.
German Ypsilon, the Y button. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Bonjour. Ah,
Oh yeah, like the dialogues. Some of the dialogues might be rewritten. Like I already got feedback from the team, so if some of this might sound a bit too cliche, that's my fault. Um,
oh, you. God damn it! You mean like the over-the-top French, like Mademoiselle,
yes,
Bonjour. Let me show
mostly
you
the oh la la, I think. So,
my Eiffelturm. Da da.
so we
Oh
got.
God damn.
So anyway, we got quite the competitive character here, as you can see. Um, and of course, Leia is kind of like not missing out on the challenge. So that's like how things will start with the Rhombus dungeon, and already adapted the beginning, which will hopefully work.
Yes. Oh la la, very baguettes. Très, fair. Oh, Felix, you you've been lied to. Nobody says oh la la in France. Get your tropes right, please.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
God God damn it, Freeze.
God damn it, Freeze. Yeah, he actually said this to me. He's supposed to be able to speak French.
I mean, I mean that oh la la was basically the first word that I was like saying, yeah, no, that's too over the top.
Yeah, okay.
No one would say
Yeah, don't
that.
worry. It will be changed. It will be changed. So, okay. So actually, no,
But then
something.
again, but then
So,
again, it's the future. So maybe people will say "oh la la" in the future
yeah, we can
all the
always
time.
say like it's the future. It changed. Like, but no. Um,
It, it's future French. Everyone says "oh la la" all the time.
yeah. So you now see like from here on, the dungeon is pretty similar to what you saw from the puzzle mode. You just continue by yourself solving all those puzzles. And you see at the beginning, like Sergei is now going away trying to figure out what actually happened on the whole cargo ship sequence. And that's so there will be actually some parts where Sergei will log back into the game and like will communicate with you and tell you what he actually found out. And that's how we actually plan to like continue the story while you're solving this dungeon, which is actually not really connected to all the stuff that happened on the cargo ship. So it's just
Mm,
that you don't really lose track from the actual story of the game.
yeah,
So I mean that's more or less it what we have right now in the story. We actually now working on this part and hope to extend it to actually get the whole dungeon completely integrated in the game with more cutscenes, and also there will be another character that will be introduced in the whole thing, as which will also be visible before. So things might change, might be extended further than that. But yeah, that's more it for the story mode. So I'm not gonna tweet that the spoiler sequence is over. Give me a second.
yeah. Orc asked, "This is a regular puzzle mode," and actually, no, this is now part of the story mode because the three different modes were just provisional for the for showcase purposes of the demo. So in the future versions, we will connect all the three modes. That you only have one mode that is connected by story parts and cutscenes and everything.
I didn't listen. I hope you said everything right because I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I said that giant hamster will eat everything, and then everything will be a banana.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's safe to come back. So just gonna notify people.
Okay. All right. Oh yeah, you had a tweet. That's good.
And tweeted. Hope I wrote save correctly because I always get it wrong with F or V.
Oh yeah, that's understandable.
Um. Okay. So yeah, that was it. This is the regular puzzle mode. So much spoiler alert for this. I'm not sure. Did you actually see the sequence before this? Maybe it was about how the puzzle mode got integrated into the story. So we actually have shown some new story sequences before that. You might have missed this one, unfortunately. I think. Yeah, it's finished now. The story spoiler bit. So we are now back to actually. I think this actually concludes on the new stuff we have done. So that's more or less all we can show for progress. I think next we're now gonna go to the watcher perk questions
Mhm.
because we actually got
That's
a couple
always
of new questions.
always a good idea.
So always as a reminder for everyone, just gonna show this now to remind everybody, you can actually log into Cross Central, and when you do, you might find this watcher thing up there, and you can actually ask a question. So if you have the watcher perk or above, you can always submit questions, and we might answer those questions, even going into detail if necessary. And you essentially can influence the content that's shown in the dev stream. We do this feature again because we won't have exclusive dev streams; they're public. But watcher perks can have a way to determine what's shown inside the dev streams, and you can do this over those questions. So feel free to ask questions. We're always happy to get those questions and answer them. And that's something we will do right now. Nope, not sure this one. Okay.
Oui.
So the first thing I'm gonna do is copy the watcher per questions over. We actually got 2 questions today. One from Reinstein and another one which is anonymous. I'm not gonna say the name then. So again, if you want to see your name, just write them inside the question. Because I won't just read out the emails from the users because they might want to have them anonymous. Want to stay anonymous. Okay, so we got those 2 questions. The first one is the green collision tiles. I know red tiles are solid blocks and blue tiles are holes you fall through. But what do the green ones do? And that's a very easy question. So green tiles are actually floor tiles. Floor means that you can stay on top of it. It does not include like you might be confused because by default you have those transparent map tiles. Let me just go there. I'm just going to go to the map editor and demonstrate this.
It actually makes a lot of sense if you get explained why we barely use those green ones.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to usually.
They're usually automatically generated, that's why. But not always. I think I might be able to just open some dungeon maps because they're pretty simple. Yeah, let's open this one. Okay. So that was the map I was walking through in the game before. This is just, do you actually see? Yes, you see the desktop. Alright. Here are the collision layers again. So you see those are red. Red means it's blocked. And then we have transparent, and transparent in this case here means it's actually floor. And on the upper you also get again the block tiles on the wall, but not on top of those platforms. And here actually, if you have transparent tiles, they mean two things. If those transparent collision tiles are above a red tile from the lower collision layer, they are converted to the proper green floor tiles. So it would be the same as doing this. And on the other hand, if you have a transparent collision tile above another transparent collision tile from the lower layer, it's converted to a hole. And that's exactly what transparent means. Transparent doesn't mean exactly one thing. It's determined by the context. So depending on the like on the other collision layers, it's either converted to like a green one or a blue one. Sometimes even a red one. There's also like a different behavior if you like go downwards. Like now we're actually going upwards with the collision layers. There might also be a way where you go downwards. So you have your original layer, the master collision layer we call it, somewhere in the middle, and then you have layers above it and below it, and the collision tiles are derived from the master layer. So what does this mean exactly now? So what would happen?
Master layer, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually called master layer. So what I can do now with the green tiles is I can just paste a green tile over here. And what happens is this is now set to be a ground tile no matter what the lower tile is. So what I essentially do now is I created an invisible bridge. I actually can show this here. Let me just paste this. So now I created this invisible bridge. I'm going to save this. Let me just load this map in the game. Gonna switch to the game for better performance. Teleport. Rhombus Dungeon Room 1. Yeah, shut up, Sergey.
Don't be so mean.
Okay,
He's
so
doing his job.
and here's what happens. Now you see there's actually a bridge here. And again, so I can just walk over here and there's an invisible bridge. Even though you wouldn't see it, because that's a confusing thing, but you see, whoop, now I'm jumping down. So doing those invisible bridges is of course a very bad idea, especially with the perspective we have in CrossCode. But so that's exactly what the green tiles do. Green tiles are really the ground floor, and they're very common, but you just don't see them in the map because they're derived automatically. So that should answer the question, I think.
I mean, it's actually pretty funny because at the on the maps that I'm using right now, I actually do have to map a few green.
Oh, really?
Green collision tiles manually.
For bridges?
Not for bridges. It's actually not that necessary. I think it's only necessary so that entities stay at a certain spot. Because it's like necessary if you, for example, I don't know what. I think I could just push the changes that I made in a bit, and then you can see yourself what I mean.
Yeah, I can show it later, I think. So let's just continue with the next question anyway. So I'm going back to the monitor. Let me just quickly...
Basically, okay, I can explain it pretty easily, I think. Basically, you need those green collision tiles if you have like a floor on the layer above you, but on the layer below that is like a tunnel, for example.
That's like a bridge. I mean, kind of, sort of, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I mean, just it's like a bridge. That's true.
More or less, yeah.
But it's not really a bridge on that map, so that's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay.
A bridge series.
I'm just seeing questions. If you can still buy this perk, the Watcher perk, to to actually get the right to ask questions. I think right now we actually don't have anything prepared, so people can still buy the perks with all the additional stuff, even though we really should do that. But
Yeah.
so far we kind of missed out on that. So we have to check some options like the Humble Bundle widget, but
Yeah,
yeah, we really should probably we should look into that sometime soon because it's like a lot of people might be interested in that. It's actually would be more. Well, we would also get a larger share from the from the Humble Bundle widget compared to Steam. So yeah, but right now, unfortunately, you can only get the early access, and that's it. Anyway, let's go to the second question. So, what do you think of the quick attack abuse? So, since quick attack, the use of the dash to stop the attack animation in order to achieve high attack speeds, was discovered, it has been used to great effect by some people including me to
me.
some extent. While it looks like a borderline game breaking, but it seems to just be a side effect of the ability to dash out of any action, which is very, very welcome in some of the high pressure of high speed fights the game has to
Hmm.
offer. What is your stance on this? Will you leave it as it is or try to tweak it a little? Would you make a compromise to get rid of it or prefer to leave everything else intact? Greetings, Urinstein. So that's a very good question.
Yeah,
We have been aware
that's
of us.
a
Just go ahead
really
first.
interesting question. Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
we have.
I personally also use it, to be honest. I mean,
Me too. You saw me using it. So our stance,
yeah.
I think we all agree right now that it will probably stay. So at the very beginning, we actually, I mean, we noticed this problem early on. Like we found a way to actually that you can just continue attacking all the time, and then we said, yeah, let's try to fix it. And I just missed fixing it before we released the demo. And it now turned out that a lot of people started using it, and it's actually fun to use. And because it's fun to use, we just decided, yeah, we would just keep it. So
Yeah,
it
and
is
especially because it doesn't really break anything. I mean, it's not like you can use it to bypass puzzles or
exactly.
anything.
So that's what I wanted to point out. It might seem in some occasions right now that it's actually breaking because, for instance, in case of the blue hedgehog, you can't just keep it stunned all the time.
Hmm?
Um, so it will never be able to counter attack. That's actually something we can avoid pretty easily by changing the enemy behavior. So we can design
Yeah,
enemies in a way that they just ignore the stun and they will just do something to break the chain. So having this kind of skill to just keep enemies stunned indefinitely will not really help you in the long term. So eventually enemies will still free and but in the end, it just gives you the freedom to get some advantage out of it. So you can just react faster, you can make longer attack chains, and I don't know. It just feels
yeah,
nice to use this, especially since you can just keep attacking and very quickly, and I don't know. So
yeah. I mean, the biggest problem that I saw and still see with the technique is that it might make the melee finisher a bit useless. But then again, the melee finisher could still have some use, depending on the situation, because it has much more range, and also it might be improved by skills that we implement in the future. So
also, like
I
you
think,
can just do the melee finisher and then dash and then continue dashing.
yeah,
You
that's
can
true.
actually,
But
if you're good enough, you can just integrate the special inside the combo.
that's actually what I try to do most of the time. But I think for just single enemies, it's more effective to just do the first two swings and then
That's probably
do
true. Yeah.
the because you can basically just hit them
Hmm.
all the time without any breaks.
Yeah.
But still, I think it will work out depending on the situation.
Yeah.
It's
So for now,
sounds like
our
that.
decision really is to just keep it in, and we'll see how it works out. I think it will work out pretty well. So it's like a little trick. If you get more experience, you can actually use it, and it might feel like a hack, but it actually is more fun to play that way, and it's more like an advanced feature of the game. You can see it like that.
It's like how you can sometimes do those sidestep jumps in Ocarina of Time or those back jumps
Hmm.
to reach certain places or to
Yeah,
speedrun
exactly.
faster. I mean, I think it has almost become a meme in Ocarina of Time that you should side jump permanently because you're
Yeah,
slightly faster.
exactly. Okay, so that answers that question, I guess. So, let me just check if any new question appeared randomly, but it doesn't look that way. So, this essentially concludes the Watcher Perk question section. So, next we're gonna do the game dev, I guess.
Boring.
Boring. Yeah, exactly. So, oh, are there any more questions that we should answer before that? Let me just check again. No, I guess there's no question right now. So let's just continue with scene scripting. Okay, so let me just maybe quickly explain. I'm now gonna implement the sequence where the equipment is actually enabled.
Mm-hmm.
Like you actually get access to the main menu in this sequence of the game. Let me just first delete all those enemies because they shouldn't be here. And so I already have made some progress with that map and I'm just gonna try to finish it today. You will start down here. This is like the teleporter that where you will spawn into this map. Then once you enter, the plan is that you saw that map before where you just enter a room, you fight a couple of enemies, and after that you get the upgrade. I will do something different here because I always think like just always repeating the same patterns, it just makes the game boring. So this time it will be the other way around. You just enter the building, the barriers will close, and then you just immediately get the upgrade. Then, after you collect the upgrade, the upgrade will actually be access to equipment and the main menu. Right after that, the barriers will still be closed, and you get like 2 treasure chests that you can open. And after you did this, there will be some information telling you that you should equip your equipment. So you actually are kind of forced to change your equipment just as a kind of like tutorial, so you make sure that the player understands how equipment works.
Yeah.
And after that, there will be a battle right after it. So, and then after you did the battle, you can leave the area. That's kind of like the plan I had in mind. Not perfectly sure if this will work out. That's just the plan right now. We of course have to see how
I
it
mean,
feels in the end, but it's
it
just
sounds solid.
yeah. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about is like how to make it clear that the player has to equip to continue. And but I think it will. I think most players will actually try to do it automatically. And after they did the equipment, you would just after you change your equipment, you go out again, and all of a sudden the enemies appear. I think that's how most people will experience it. So it's like all of a sudden enemies appear and you have to fight them after you change your equipment. And I hope at least that it will work out that way. The problem really is because you want to make players like do the battle with the equipment, but I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of different
Uh,
from. Hmm.
you don't want to force them too much, or what do you mean?
Yeah, there wouldn't be any point in just putting on the equipment automatically. It's better if they just do it themselves.
Yeah, true, true.
Yeah, I know. I think at least most players will do it eventually because they can't go anywhere else. So if you're stuck inside a room and it tells you, hey, you should equip stuff, and you just got this feature, I think people will eventually find out because they can't do anything else. I mean, that's at least guaranteed. It's like you get the boomerang in Zelda, and then you're stuck into a room where you have to hit the switch with the boomerang, so people are forced to use it because before they can continue. And that's kind of similar here.
Hmm. True, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out.
Oh man.
I was also thinking like doing some kind of timer where you actually have to do it in a certain amount of seconds, but then I thought it might be too much pressure. But then again, there might be an option for people just missing the opportunity to change equipment, and then they're thrown to the battle without equipment, which will be more difficult.
Yeah.
That might be interesting for some players, but I think for most it might be not so great. So okay, let me just the first thing I now have to do is this is actually the upgrade sequence is pretty much copied from the previous map that I have shown, and this one is a little bit confusing because there are a lot of entities here. Like doing this whole thing where the platforms move out of the ground was pretty complicated, and he actually got the upgrade hidden in there. The first thing I'm going to do is it's not depending on battle done, but map area entered. That's the switch I'm going to use now. So once you entered the area, and if the upgrade is not collected, then this symbol is shown. And alright, there's also like this touch thing here, which is also like if once the area is entered, or actually, let me just name this upgrade visible. Upgrade visible. Right, that's it. And I'm just gonna put all of this back in the middle here. Like this is just to explain quickly. This is like the three different things here. This one is a symbol that will appear in the middle of this construction. This one is a trigger area that you need to touch to actually start some event. It is used to actually start the whole upgrade sequence. And this here is just some block that is used to actually display how this platform is moving out of the ground. And it's invisible because this entity always uses graphics which are defined on different layers, which is kind of difficult to explain, which is why I won't fully explain it right now. But let's just say it has to be here, and this has to be here, and this has to be here too. And that's kind of troublesome with our editor because you have three entities with the same size on the same spot. But yeah, it's not too bad so far. Okay, now that I've done this, the next thing I'm gonna do here is this is another touch trigger. It will be triggered once the player actually enters through this pathway. Once the player overlaps with this area, the variable area entered is set to true. And this again is used to start a sequence, which I'm going to implement now. And I'm just going to call this one map. Now just create new event trigger. This one is actually a cutscene, though maybe it will not be a cutscene after, but let's just do the cutscene now. The start condition is that the area entered switch is actually set to true, so it's map area entered, and you only want to play this event once. There's no need to play it twice. So the first thing that will happen is now you actually see some event scripting, so the stuff you can do that we use to actually model the sequences like dialogues and all of this. I think we have never shown this too much on the stream before, so I hope this will be interesting for some people. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is once you enter, the walls should be up. So let me just actually this is called wall 1 and wall 2. I'm just gonna switch both of them to true. This will raise the walls in the on the lower and the right part, left part. So that's a command called change variable bool, and I'm just gonna link it. Use the wall 1 variable, set it to true. The same for wall 2. Okay, and at the same time I'm gonna move the camera Right, something that I think works rather well is that you set the camera to the barrier, so you can actually see that the barrier closes. So it's like a small head up to the player that okay, the barrier is not closed.
Okay, Felix, there's something really important. Code Sparrow demands equipable sausage.
Equipable sausage. What type of equipment should
Sausage.
that be? Like weapon?
I
Or
think a weapon. I mean,
equipable sausage.
like a daikon or a Thunfischbrötchen.
Yeah, we got a daikon, so like a sausage is not too.
It
Wouldn't
could
be
be a
too.
very big sausage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or a baguette, maybe.
Maybe, yeah. Like baguette would be the ultimate weapon for our new character. Because he's French. So
He's French, of course.
right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is after we set the camera position here, I actually set it to wait, so it waits until the camera reaches the destination. And then I wait for a short time, like a fraction of a second. You have to be very careful about waiting times. Don't make them too long because it gets annoying very quickly. And then I set the camera position up here on the center of this whole construction. And then wait, this is not the center. This is the center. Yes. Like this. Okay. And then finally, I'm gonna set the variable which I defined before, upgrade visible, and set to true. This will make the upgrade visible. So, and after that, I'm just going to take a short wait again. And now I would use the reset camera step here, but that's actually not necessary because our system is designed in a way that whenever you change the camera position in an event, it will automatically be reset after the event is over. It's actually a very useful feature to avoid bugs. So let's just try this. At least I hope that's how it was. So now for testing, I will not go into the. I will not go into. Yeah. Anyway, so let's just. There will be not very good performance here testing, but we don't need this, I think. Let me just turn out the music again. Make the sound a bit quieter. So again, so you see I entered the map from the lower teleport point. Now I'm just gonna enter the barrier and let's see what happens. So you can see, let's go down here and then the upgrade appears. And you know what? I think it actually kind of sucks that this is a cutscene. So I'm just gonna say cutscene is false. So all of this will now happen in parallel while you can still move. So that's something we use sometimes. It just makes the game feel more interactive, so you don't have a strict cutscene, but actually the stuff will now happen while you can move around. And for these kind of sequences where there are no dialogues, it's just camera movements and stuff happening around, it's actually fine. So you see, it's like this. And up here you see like the upgrade appears. Now we are back to the player, and now I can move, touch it, and stuff might happen, but we are not there yet. So this already looked pretty good, but I think this one should probably be fast, because I think the transition was too slow, and I think I might even further reduce this waiting time here. It was too long, I think. Let's see how this looks like. So a lot about doing scenes is like testing and see if it feels good. Like the timing of things, it's very hard to get it right from the very beginning. Just do it quickly and see how it works, and then eventually you will get it right. And still don't like it too much. I think what I will do is that the camera position shouldn't be right at the thing, it should be a bit above it. The wait time actually was not too bad after. I will make it actually a bit longer. I think I just got the wrong impression before. No wheat baguettes, Deutsches. Oh my gosh, yes.
Dual wielding baguette combat star. I'm just imagining like you know this Iaijutsu samurai technique when you draw your sword out of the sheet and then slash instantly. Like you do that with a baguette, but instead of sort out of a sheet, you just
There
draw the.
will not be a special technique based on the baguette. Forget about it, please. This is too much work.
I know, but
no.
we
Let's be
could
real
have
here.
like
Come on.
a
Okay,
special
so
enemy who is a war baker.
yeah, I think that's how we will do it right now. Mm. So this one is upgrade appears. Okay, so the first scene roughly works. Not still perfectly sure if I will keep it that way, but it works for now. So next thing is let's actually start the whole upgrade thing. So when you actually not touch this center part, start condition. Oh my gosh, I actually did some stupid stuff here. The condition for this thing to appear is actually upgrade visible, and this one should be upgrade collected. Or start upgrade. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay, it's start upgrade. Okay, so when you actually touch that trigger, the variable start upgrade should be set to true. Okay, so this one will be again here. Here. And here. Okay. So, because I already copied everything from the ladder map now, this of course includes a lot of stuff. So this is actually the sequence that shows the upgrade sequence. So like how the platforms move up and how the effects are shown. And like collecting this takes some time. That's why I'm rather happy I have it prepared. But let me just quickly go through it, just roughly explain what happens. So let me first show you how it looks like again, so you get an idea what is actually shown here. So you enter, thing appears, move there, it touches, and we can move up, and the whole upgrade sequence is shown, and drop down, and you get the quick menu. That's not correct. It's going to be the equipment menu. I'm going to improve that. And this is also not correct. There will not be any opening of barriers after that. That will change. But now let me just quickly go through the event steps here and explain what is actually happening here. So once you touch this center area, first I set upgrade collected to true, because this will make the middle symbol disappear. So when you touch it, it will disappear immediately. At the same time, the player will be moved into the center of the platform. This is done with this do action, which I perform on the player. The first step is just set relative speed to 0.2 to make 0.5 to make sure the player is actually walking, not running. And then just move it to a point here in the center and make hair look to the source. So that's what we do. And then at the same time we set the camera position here to the center with some speed and some easing. And then we wait a bit. Then actually what you cannot hear is that they actually fade out the background music while the whole thing happens. So that's something to do with this command. There's a small rumbling. I toggle this variable to make the platform smooth out of the ground. And then I show an action to the player to make the player float in the air. Then again some camera position adaptation, and then I show the effects. Like the first effect is shown the platform, then I just show the environment particles, then I show the variables to actually make the platforms glow, like all kind of stuff, like cameras, zoom in the camera, do some blurring effect, show some more effects, first on like 2 effects on the player. Yeah, the one on the platform was shown before. Then that one is actually the first effect. They're shown one after the other because there's a wait option here. The first one is like this zoom in of particles, and the second one is that the burst of the particles afterwards. So these are 2 separate effects, because then I can just say wait, and I know when this effect is shown I can continue from here on and do other steps in parallel. Like when the burst happens, at the same time I will just clear the zoom blur effect, which is like this whole blurring that happens, and set another very strong zoom blur, which will be a short burst, which will just emphasize the whole effect burst thing. And then I just clear all the effects and restore everything and make the platforms go down, and also make the player fall down. And finally, we will show the message which right now says quick menu activated, and I will now change this one to equipment activated. Or maybe menu and equipment activated, because they actually get both. So, well, let's just say menu. I think that's good. Menu activated. I'm not sure. Maybe you should probably find a better name for that. Any ideas how we should call it? I mean, the one is a quick menu.
Yeah, true.
The other one is just the menu, like the status menu, the character menu.
Main menu.
The main menu, like kind of like
Main menu is a bit
like the title screen.
It's a slow menu. That's a good question. Like the character menu or something. I mean, it's not really specific.
Yeah.
By the way, Wandun, I have seen a few episodes of Ninja Slayer, but I didn't really like it, to be honest. I mean, I might give it another shot, but I mean, for some reason it didn't work for me. I mean, I like Killer Kill and I liked Inferno Cop, but for some reason I don't like Ninja Slayer, despite it being basically a mix of those two.
Okay.
Yeah, main menu. It's a really good question.
I'll just call it character menu for now. We might just adapt this one. So that's the first thing I'm going to change, and the next one, yeah, toggle speed just makes the platforms go down again, and the player just, player should take the original pose, but we will now not move the camera down. We will not remove the wall to the south. This will not happen. We will still reset the camera even though that's not necessary. Let's just make this one a bit slower. Let's check how this looks now. So you go down and yeah, let's touch it. Character menu activated, goes down, and that's it. So the next thing that will happen is you actually get like, how many equipment pieces should I add? Should I just add 4, or should I just add? What do you think, Hannah? No,
what do you mean?
You actually get now the first treasure chests.
I mean, I think you could just get like a full set, like 2 weapons, and
okay,
the entire rookie set, basically.
Yeah, we can actually make like 4 treasure chests. Then the first one is it's rookie
belt, rookie blade, I think.
So let me check. Rookie head. So let's add the rookie head here. Like 1. Okay, first the spawn condition is that just 1. Actually, I want to make that's 1. Just 2. And then rookie plate, 2 rookie plates in this one.
Yep. I mean, that also emphasizes that there are 2 weapon slots, so I guess.
Yeah, that's a good thing, I guess. Rookie belt.
Belt, yeah, belt and rookie.
But just 1, please. Okay.
rookie shoes or something, or rookie
Rookie
boots,
boots,
and
rookie
I'm not even.
boots. It's rookie boots, yeah. So here actually get the rookie equipment. Rookie belt.
But don't forget, like the belt
Oh
only
gosh.
has like one. You get only one belt and one pair of rookie boots,
Yeah,
not two
I
of them.
know. Yeah, I fixed that.
Okay.
So, so that I will now, instead of removing the wall, I will not just add the treasure chests. I think I will do this after the after layer stayed up. Set var bool variable here is the chest one. Set it true. Wait a couple of seconds.
Oui.
That's actually not the first time you get treasures, because in the previous room I also wanted to add some treasures that you can open
Oh yeah,
to
right.
get some items. So that's not new to the player, but it's new that the first time you actually get equipment. And so yeah. Let's see how it looks like. Amarine is asking, Neat, are you using Impact.js? And
Yes.
Greensun already answered the question. So yes, we're using Impact.js, but we modified the engine to a large degree. So it's about 95% it's rewritten. That's what we usually say.
Yes, we calculated that.
Not really, but it's roughly, because like almost every file was touched. Like the physics engine, the collision, the rendering, everything was entirely rewritten essentially. And the entity system was hugely extended. Like entities have a lot of different new properties. There's not just X and Y, it's actually 3 coordinates for entities, X, Y, and Z. And
Z.
X, Y, and Z, yes. It's not Z? X, Y, Z. It's Z, isn't
No,
it?
Z.
X, Y,
It's
Z.
like Dragon Ball Z.
X, Y. X, Y, Z?
Z.
Z.
Z. Z.
Is it really Z? Well, come. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Z? I mean, where did you hear that?
It's one of these many words I'm just pronouncing wrong without knowing it. Okay, again, so let's just collect this. And here we got the char sequence again. Down again, and activated, and down, and I actually decide to not make any delay between those because it actually doesn't look great. Let's just make them all at the same time.
Okay.
What just
Oh,
happened?
really?
Oh,
Really? Canadians and Brits say that? Really?
Ah, okay, this explains a lot.
I'm pretty sure that Canadians might say it, but Brits
Z.
say also that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's good to know. Thanks, because
Yeah.
I really thought. I mean, that's what I don't know. It's how I learned in school. That's probably why. Because in school we learned pretty much British English, not American.
Yeah, true. I mean, same here, but I guess it has been pushed away by all the American television.
Yeah, but yeah, actually right. It's Dragon Ball Z. So, well, yeah. Let's see how that looks like. Usually you can skip cutscenes, but I should avoid doing this here because I will really want to see how things look. Yeah, that's better, I think. So now you got the 4 treasures, you can open them. So, And once you open the treasures, first thing I'm going to do is the next thing, not the first thing. I've been doing things all the time here. So chest open count. Now I'm setting up a chest open count variable for each of the treasure chests, so it will count how many of the chests have been opened by the player. So once all the 4 chests has been opened, I want to trigger another event that will just tell the player, okay, now just equip your stuff. Just do it.
Just do it.
Do it. Okay. We might just add some delay here or something. I don't know. But for now, let's just make it like this. So it's the dependency is here. Start condition is that chest open count equals 4. Okay. And the event should be show info. No, we actually got this information GUI for these kind of purposes. What? No, it's not credit screen, it's information. Press the icon, the menu, to open the to put on the new items. How would you say? Select equipment
to equip the new items.
Yeah, to equip. Yeah, that's equipment to equip. Yeah, I just wanted to avoid the repetition. To equip the new items. Whatever. Duh. So okay.
Use equip to equip, you idiot.
So okay, let's just do it like this. Yeah, no German translation for now. We always start with the English one. Okay. Add GUI, and we only do this once again. Equip notification. That's the next thing. So yeah, we could just have Sergey show up, but the thing about Sergey is we had established that he's actually busy doing other stuff while you're walking through the dungeon. That's why Sergey is actually not there right now to actually help you. And another thing is the dungeon should be designed in a way that you should be able to understand things without any Sergey being around, because they're supposed to be work for all the players. So we got like the stupid pop-up messages, and I don't know.
I mean, Leah is kind of special in that she has a Sergey too.
Sergey, yeah. Not every player has a Sergey. Sergey is very much only for Leah. Character menu activated. Yay! So, let's see what happens. Now I select those things. Yes. Yes.
Select all the things.
Okay, press tab to open the menu, select equipment to equip the new items. Duh. Okay, so let's equip those.
Equip the new items, you dumb fuck. Basically.
Right, and nothing happens. So the next thing is that we want to know, have something to happen once you equip those items. Sergey, how's Sergey pronounced? That's a good question. I say Sergey, obviously. I'm not sure if that's correct. Might be Sergey. Sergey. Sergey.
Sergey.
Sergey.
Sergey.
I don't know.
No, not C. Sergey.
Sergey. I have no idea really. So, now comes a rather complicated part where I have to query the equipment of the player to actually check does the player actually has.
Quick question.
Yes.
Am I seeing things, or isn't Leah centered Or isn't Leah perfectly centered in that square?
Yeah, in fact, not seeing things. Actually, let me just check if this is just a small mistake or if it's actually... Yeah. So actually, let me... It is saying to be centered in the square perfectly. And I even said precise, so that kind of sucks, but I guess there's something is wrong with the steps, so it's actually not working properly. It should center the player, but it's not working properly. And that's not something I can fix that easily. I have to look into this in more detail. I actually thought those things would work properly, but I know. I could have sworn this worked before. I think this might be because the frame rate right now is pretty low. That's actually, I think that's the reason. Yeah, that's most likely the reason. Because I'm testing, the frame rate is like 15 FPS, which is horrible. And that's why the precise targeting of a point is not working properly.
Felix, that's still playable.
Yeah, it is play. Yeah, for you it is.
Hey, even I get 60 FPS. But then
Mm.
again, I mean, 60 FPS, the eye can't even
So yeah, like in short, the player is not centered, but probably will be centered if you play with a good frame rate. So that's
Mhm.
just that's it. Um,
It's an important part.
right. So the next thing I want to do is have is actually the fight start. Actually, okay. Another thing I want to do is add this enemy counter because there should be some enemies here. And this is just warning the player that there might be some enemies that show up sooner or later. Dang, why is this not centered? God damn it. The dimension of the thing I messed up. Let's just say like 8 enemies, I know, more like 6. Now, I think that I will implement a couple of waves for this sequence because there should be a rather large fight, I think. Glow line, please. So now I'm setting this line that's actually the thing you always see here. Connecting the switches with objects and walls, I don't know what. The condition here is map post done. Okay. Whoa, what? No, that's not what's supposed to happen. Okay. What the? Something is messed up here. I don't know what just happened, but now it's working again. So whatever. Ah, our editors are not perfect, unfortunately.
Well, they're good enough.
Yeah, they work well enough. So, yeah, I just added an enemy counter because after you selected, after you opened the chest and equipped the items, you have to battle a couple of enemies, and that's what I want to script. Um, so I just wanted to add the counter first. Now let's add the new event trigger and call it
Thomas.
No, I just call this one battle start. And so now the start condition for this event is pretty complicated. It's I have to query if the player has all the equipment correctly equipped, and for this I have to just look into the code for a second because I forgot how those event steps are actually written. Where is it? I think it's actually main model. Give me a second. Just have to find out how this. Get var accessor. On var access, that's the thing I'm looking for. It's not here. So here, it's here after all. Okay, so on var access, it's equip. Oh yeah, okay. So it's just equip head. Alright, I could have figured that out. So anyway, if I now write here equip.head, it actually gives me the item ID of the equipment the player has for the head. And now I have to just look at the number, and for that I would just refer to our item editor. It has a list of all the items with IDs. Okay. Okay, for head we have the rookie head. The item is 32. So the head should be 32 in that case. And equip wait a second. I think there might be a problem. I think it may not work what I'm doing right now, and I may need to fix some stuff, but that's not a big deal. Just that's what I was just thinking about. Anyway, so the left arm should be this ID. Actually, I can also use a single equal sign here. That's other than normal programming languages because there is no assignment in these kind of conditions. And equip. So now we have torso. What is this one? Torso. 26. Why does it always go back to the beginning when I refocus? It kind of sucks. And equip dot feet equals, what is the rookie boots? It's 25.
Quick
and
question.
Done. Okay. Yes.
That's rather a question by me. Did we have a special tile set for outside shadows? Or are we just using the normal?
We had one for Rookie Harbor. Rookie Harbor has a special tile set
okay,
for.
we'll just use that then.
For Rumble Square, for Bergen Trail or what?
Yeah, it's a special case. I will you will see. I'm not even sure if it will work that way, but experimenting a bit here.
I'm not sure we want to use the Rookie Harbor shadows for Bergen Trail, but just go ahead. We might just change it. So I hope it's not a huge amount of shadows you're gonna add now.
I don't think. No, I don't think they will work. They won't work, I think. But I will just experiment a bit.
Okay, so if all of this happened, you're just gonna wait here. and fade out the music. Or pause BGM music, please. Like fastly. Set the camera position to be in the center. I'm thinking.
You're thinking?
I'm thinking about stuff.
Yeah, same.
Let me just add some enemies now. Simple bot. Yeah, I'm just gonna start with a couple of simple bots, and that's I just call this group wave. I don't know, and don't set any party. Spawn condition is wave 1 and not map battle done. And there will be more enemies because there's gonna be a couple of waves here. Stockerman2 asking what kind of engine are we using, and we are using a highly modified version of Impact.js. It's about 95% rewritten, we always say, and it's essentially a custom engine, and it's all based on, wait for it, because we got to show this picture in each and every frame.
Yes, definitely.
And it's based on, where is that picture?
It's gone. No.
It's not gone. I'm just too stupid to find it. Or maybe I just moved it. Maybe I did move it.
Okay, I just used interior shadows in a Bergen Trail map. Wonder if it will explode.
No, probably not. It's just graphics.
Yeah, I know. I mean, rather explode in terms of looking terrible. And
actually, I
making me
just found it. I know, I'm just blind. So it's all based on JavaScript, as you can see here. So it's all HTML5. It's all running the web browser, and yeah. So that's what we're working with. Okay, hope that answers the question.
There's another question, which is not really directly for CrossCode, but still. While I'm thinking about the gameplay mechanics, do you think it's reasonable in an RPG with classical battle system to use fixed jump points, even if exploration is a key of the game, or is this too restricting? One answer, Felsabor.
Yeah, Felsabor pretty much used fixed jumping points. I mean, to me that's more like
adventure.
It's a compromise. I mean, if you're coming from the RPG maker, like doing this kind of automatic jumping in CrossCode is essentially impossible in RPG Maker. It's really hard to do because you're just lacking the 3D dimension, the 3 information necessary.
Unless, Felix, don't forget the amazing jumping system that Mystery Lady used like many years ago.
Yeah, unless you just don't give any shit and you can just jump wherever you want and then you have automatic jumping. I mean, like manual jumping.
quite a fun system in which you could just jump through everything.
Essentially.
But I mean, as a disclaimer, I'm not sure if she actually used it in the final game. It's just a thing that she presented on a very old
That's a long time
community
ago.
meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, I probably shouldn't have deleted this other event that I used to
But I
start the
mean,
battle because
jumping points, why not? I mean, no one
yeah,
expects you
anyway,
to.
so I think jumping points are working rather well. I mean, I think even Final Fantasy 13 has these kind of jumping points or something. It's like pre-scripted.
Well, then again, Final Fantasy 13 is not the best example
Yeah,
for good
I know,
dungeon
whatever.
design.
It's not, yeah. But anyway, I'm not sure why I keep mentioning FF13 in these kind of situations.
I mean, you could mention it in terms of, yeah, look, it has a pretty interesting battle system, and hey, look, it has really attractive characters.
What?
But not in terms of,
Attractive? Yeah, okay, like
I mean,
good 3D
it has
graphics.
basically female Cloud with not blonde hair,
Yeah, it's pink instead, which is so
pink,
much
yeah,
better.
which makes female Cloud actually female because it's pink, I guess, and boobs. So. Yeah, I think everyone is looking forward for the Final Fantasy VII remake because, yay, female Cloud in HD, or
Yeah,
rather
exactly.
cross-dressing Cloud in HD.
Exactly. You must obey the whole way. Exactly.
Even if it's a forest hallway.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, didn't even Final Fantasy X have already have like hallway structures? A lot of them? Or Final Fantasy X too, I'm not sure which one it was.
I know. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna play the challenge theme in this map because I like it, and we haven't
Uh,
played this one too often. Not the challenge 2 theme because this one is reserved for the boss battle. Just the challenge 1 theme, the one that you actually don't find in the soundtrack. So I'm just doing to piss off Intero.
you could also play the Pateros Grey remix,
No,
which makes no sense.
that's not even battle theme.
I know, but still.
So let's see if things work. Actually, I don't expect things to work. So first I'm gonna collect the upgrade. You actually can see how the music fades out here really nicely. And ka-chung! Character menu activated.
By the way, we are not on. We are second again in game development,
Oh my gosh.
but it's close. It's just 5 people difference.
Come on people, everybody, watch us doing some boring game development and we might actually be the first on Twitch.
We need
So,
more puns.
let's see if that works. It works! Holy shit! I didn't expect this.
What the
Cool.
fuck?
You can see now after equipment those enemies appear and I'm gonna battle those enemies, try to kill them all, and whoa, my frame rate is horrible. Actually want to now add a new wave. Is everybody still here?
Yes.
Okay, just
Everybody, you mean me?
yes, essentially, essentially you. Okay, so now actually I want to use the default bots here because we never used them before and they should be used somewhere in the game. They're just too
Yeah,
would be
definitely.
a waste to just not use them at all. So I will just actually use one of them and then 3 of them. So I think people should be able to handle 3 of them with the equipment and everything. That shouldn't be too
Yeah,
hard.
definitely. With the equipment, it should be okay.
So like 1 and then we got actually 4 enemies and that's rather okay. So just get a single one just as an introduction.
Okay,
And
I gotta say, the shadows work pretty well the way I use them, I think.
alright, cool.
I mean, you will see what I mean when you see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I need to make them a bit stronger.
So okay, now I'm gonna add another event, which is to spawn the second wave, wave 2 I'm gonna call it, and it reacts when the first wave has been spawned, so wave 1 is activated. Yeah, and at the same time the enemy count variable, which is the one set by this enemy counter, must be 4. That means like half of the enemies have been defeated, like those 4 simple bots. Once all, both of these conditions are fulfilled, I'm just going to make a small sequence, which will be very simple. It's just setting the camera position like fastly to this upper part so you can actually see. Make sure that you can see the new enemy. True, skip it by some time. Then you set a bool wave 2 to true. The group is correct. And here we got a small wait. I guess so that should be enough. So, and here we got new enemy then. Let me just implement the third wave too, so we got something. There will be a third wave, which is essentially those. Okay. Okay, and I will also implement like the sequence where the battle is over. So we got all of this done, and then we can just test and improve things.
Yeah.
The fight end sequence. I'm just going to copy it from another map, just to save some time. So the final sequence will be fight end. I'll just keep that name. Start condition will be the pre-done variable from this here. Not sure why. I don't know. It's just names. The end condition is I don't use end conditions that much anymore because we have this option to just trigger an event once. That's much easier. So we store the weather particles. Set the default BGM to yes. We restore the variable. The background music should be like the original one again, and the counter position is here. The target position is like the thing that will change after you defeat the enemies. That's essentially that wall. And the map, this is not post defeat but post done. This where it's just used to get some timing right. So it actually first focuses the enemy counter until the last marble hits that counter, and then it will continue to the target position actually and determine the right time when the last marble hit the enemy counter. You have to provide this variable. This one is set to true once the marble hits the enemy counter. Just for a bit of explanation here.
Okay.
Map battle done. Yeah, let's just call this one. No, this one is a wall 2. It's actually set to. No, okay, let's just call this one battle done. I don't know.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, things are kind of confusing. Look, I'm just gonna say this one is wall 1 and not map battle done. Yeah, that's much easier. Okay. And here we go. And that's it. Save it, and let's see if that actually works.
Developers, it works. ... Why?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I can imagine some reasons. I didn't expect it to work. Let's say like this, because so the reason is, events just react if. Oh, I actually see why. I think I know why.
You need to fix it now, so it
No,
doesn't work
no.
anymore.
I mean, if it works, why would I fix it? Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna continue now. Let's collect it. Whee. So, imagine some awesome sound effects here. Click, and you got the character menu. You got some equipment, which I'm gonna collect. Now I'm just gonna equip my equipment. Why? Okay. Equipment has been selected, and here we go. First wave. Man, the frame rate is horrible. And second wave. It's a new enemy. Oh my gosh.
A new enemy that no one has ever seen before.
No one.
Especially not the people that have played the tech demo. Or the ones that have.
Exactly. So now 3 of those enemies. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
And here we go. Bing. And that's it. I mean, it roughly works. I actually like the way it is right now. Might need some polishing here and there, but that's more or less what we wanted to achieve. So we got, yeah, we enter the room, you collect the equipment, you have to equip your equipment, and then you fight a bunch of enemies, and then you can continue and you enter, and actually we're in the right room now. Cool. That was actually correct. So.
Achievement get. Stuff works.
Yeah, stuff works. Awesome. So, I'm just gonna save that. It's already saved. The only thing I might change this one should be down here maybe a bit. So like they were not really spread evenly.
Oh yeah, the info window should disappear, but that's
oh, good
easy
point.
to do.
Yeah, let me just do it right now actually. That's yeah, good point. I forgot about this one.
And
very simple. When the battle starts, I'm just gonna remove it.
Yep.
Remove guy, GUI, I mean info.
Remove guy.
Remove that guy.
Remove layer.
Gotta save. So that should be fixed now. We can test this. Actually, let me just test it again with better performance. Because this performance sucks. So you can actually enjoy this with rather, like, hopefully close to in-game frame rate.
Please, no backseat programming.
What's backseat programming? I don't get it.
Do you know backseat gaming?
No.
It's basically when you're in a stream, when a streamer is playing something, what streamers do sometimes, and then you have those spectators
who say you have to do this and this and that and that, yeah.
Have to do this and this in the chat, basically, yeah. Basically spoiling the game or giving advice.
I see, yeah. Okay, I get it.
Programming, yeah.
No, I think backseat programming is actually welcome here, so thanks.
Yeah. Unless Unless you're just telling us bullshit and annoying us with nonsense, but that's...
Yeah, of course.
Necroman says, gonna start my study tomorrow. Do you have some advice?
What kind of study? So anyway, so here again the same thing with hopefully better performance. Let's enter. Oh my gosh. Oh look, it's a new item. Let's touch this item. Oh my god. There's like some stuff happening, like particles. And now I got some new upgrade, which is the character menu. There we got some chests. Gonna open those chests. Let's open those chests. Man, opening chests takes forever. We should make this more quick. Okay, and now I'm gonna equip those new items.
Few questions.
My gosh.
First, the questions that we have overlooked apparently. What is the purple energy bar for?
The purple energy bar? Oh, that's experience, isn't it?
Oh, that one. I thought he meant like the special attack points if they are above the half point limit.
The purple bar below the HP is your experience bar. If it fills up, you get a level up. That's all there is. And the points above, like next to the HP, those are the SP. And they're used for special attacks. Those are blue, and also like reddish, like orange, like magenta.
No, they are blue and purple, right?
Yeah, purple, I guess.
I mean, they are blue if as long as they are under 50%, and all those over 50% are purple because you regenerate the.
Okay, actually has an interesting question here. You compiled every time you test, or you let it stay JavaScript? Yeah, it just stays in JavaScript, and that's actually what I really like about the whole system. You don't need any compilation step to test things. You can just start the game and it works immediately. Like. We just use bare JavaScript and it's just loaded like this in the browser. It actually loads all the eventual source files. They are not combined, so there's no build step involved. But if you actually release the game, there is a step to actually merge the files and compress them into one single JavaScript file. And that's how we make sure that not too much data is transferred to in the release mode. Like there's just one script file. But for testing, it's actually nice to not have a build script because it makes everything a bit quicker. So, and here we have the battle. I just equipped, enemies appear. And here's the new one. Let's break the weak point, like use a weakness thing, and here we go. And here's
massive damage.
Or more massive damage. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, actually those enemies are really easy with the equipment.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge difference if you have like 5 points in every 5 more points in every attribute.
And that's it. So that's the sequence that we implemented today. Very cool.
Yeah.
So I guess thanks everybody at least for watching this part, though. Yeah, this like we already spent our 2 hours now, but I'm fine with doing a bit of drawing today if people want to stick around. So I think it's we need suggestions. So what actually we want to draw today?
I mean, we could draw something with our new character, if you have an idea.
Oh yes, let's draw something with our new character. Code name is Smug Girl, or actually no, it's Upbeat Girl. That's the one we use popularly now.
Just make code name Baguette.
Code name Baguette. Maybe you can just spoil the name today. I mean, we're gonna probably announce.
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
it's not like the name is super spoilerific secret or something.
Okay. Just nominate some suggestions for what I should draw after this, and something about the character Emily would be nice. So if you have any idea here,
Emily
that's right. Her name is Emily, so here it is. That's let me just show the concept art again.
I mean, I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room. So my first suggestion is like a shoujo ai picture between the two.
Between who?
Between Leah and Emily, of course.
Oh my gosh, seriously.
Yeah. No, I think that's not something for the. I mean,
for the stream,
but you could like.
Maybe you can hint to something. Maybe not too explicitly. Draw a penis.
Yeah.
No! Oh come on. That's like even worse than throwing the shoujo eye thing there. Um,
Oh, okay. Stefan already revealed the name on Twitter.
did he?
At least the first name, I guess.
Is he? Did he? Okay. When?
He might have had, yeah. I mean, I think I remember a tweet of him, but don't remember the exact words. But whatever.
Okay.
Another suggestion. I mean, something friendly, friendshipish between. Yeah, basically, yeah. I have an idea because it's about friendship. Let's make Leah and Emily as ponies.
What? Really? Oh god. Let me just look up this concept art already. There we go. Graphics, concept art, characters.
CrossCode. Balls are magic.
Okay. So here, that's the character I'm talking about. It's that's like a concept art by Freeze, and that stuff that I did based on this, and so that's the character I'm talking about. Her name is Emily, and that's one you saw in the story mode if you paid attention, if you actually saw that one, the spoiler part. Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I remember this one. Like Stefan wrote, we finally decided for a name for a new character, and it's awesome. No,
Oh
the name
yeah.
is like,
God.
it's in fact, it's not awesome. It's just that the name that we found is awesome.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. That's great. Yeah. Hello. Hello,
the,
Leah. I'm
the name
awesome.
was never awesome. It's just like Stefan meant like the name that we found is awesome. So that's all there is.
That would be a great conversation. Like, uh, hello, and
Hello,
then Leah,
awesome. Yeah.
hello, hello, awesome. How are you? Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Like Emily doing a falcon punch,
Emily doing a falcon punch.
and of course she would also have like a
Okay.
falcon helmet, falcon thingies.
That's a nice idea thing. So yeah, they're Emily doing a falcon punch. That's one of the suggestions I think. So do you have any other suggestions on what to draw later? No, soon,
I mean,
like
did we
after
ever
this.
finish the Phoenix Wright thing?
No, we can just continue Phoenix Wright thing. So if that doesn't work, we're gonna do Egyptian Mr. Freeze or like this blue guy as a
Prosecutor.
prosecutor exactly. So that's the other option.
And once that is finished for a future stream, we would only need like Jet as a judge, Judge Jet.
Oh yeah, actually
Yes,
I remember something that Lessa wanted us to draw in the forum. Let me just go there. We actually do read the forum, yes.
yes.
Of
Yeah, she's a pentafist. She punches stuff.
She's a pantherist, exactly. And suggestion request for Felix. So yeah, Atlasa wanted to have this small couple in rhombus square, which image we don't see anymore to be drawn. Like, let me just look it up. It's not rhombus square. It's Rookie Harbor Center.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to have this one drawn, that's another option.
Okay. I think before we start with that, I will just commit and push my latest changes with the map, so you can.
Yep.
I mean, if you want
So
to.
here are the two that I'm talking about. So that's all of the. So let's see what Atlas actually wrote now. That's always like new character, code name, cat. That cute, Cass. Yeah, like that cute as suggested by Lesser. A penis. Oh come on, please. I won't even draw this one if everybody was so that seriously. Leah is 50 years older as suggested by Necroman. Oh my gosh. Leah and Emily as pony. Okay, thanks. Some actors Felix Wright character. Okay. Yeah, like
Hey, the Falcon Punch thing isn't inside, but whatever. I mean,
that's what happens if you want to have the new character.
okay. Codename
That
Bucket.
cute couple, yeah. So like that cute actually means that cute couple. So I'm gonna vote for the new character. because I'm boring. And oh yeah, she actually has
Penis.
like
Okay.
new character is now officially the Falcon Punch suggestion. In case you
All
wonder.
right. Okay, and now those are some really good picks, but I think I'm gonna pick a penis.
Okay.
Uh, hmm. As ponies. Yeah, I think. Hmm. I think I'm riding on the wave of the new character, because I mean, Phoenix Wright always goes. We can always do that another time.
Hmm. Okay, people now started actually working with the penis.
God damn it, guys!
They actually showed you eye between Leah and Emily, so yeah. It's pretty popular too. Oh my gosh, it has more votes. It's getting closer. Ah.
I mean, but the thing is, shoujo eye is open to interpretation. You could just put them on a bench and then just hold hands and
Mm-hmm.
grin at each other, and it would still qualify
Still
as
blushing, right?
blushu.
Blushing, right?
Blushu. And
What?
I mean, the thing is, there are a lot of people who would like that. So on Twitter.
Actually, no, four people voted for penis. Just forget it. I'm not gonna draw this one. No matter how many do vote for it. I just blocking this one right ahead. Come on.
I mean, you can just ignore it,
Yeah, I will.
and then the second place would, or rather, no. We do it as a punishment. All the votes for penis get taken away and can be used by Felix as a wildcard joker.
Exactly.
That's what you get. Bergen Trail Path 8. Progress for stream. Oops.
Just checking if I missed any questions.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit the changes.
Oh, don't lose hope, Atlaser. There's still gonna be a lot of streams, and just have to remember that couple. As long as you just do the prompts and remember that option, then eventually it will happen, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. And if not, then we will. Then Felix will just take a day off just to draw all the stuff that never got drawn in the stream.
Yeah, exactly. So, Baguette Punch, I guess it is.
Baguette Punch.
Okay, that actually was a question that we missed, I think. This game is coming to the Wii U, right? And the thing is, it's not guaranteed, unfortunately. We didn't reach the stretch goal, so we don't make any promise on releasing the game for the Wii U. There might be some technical issues, which also makes it may make it complicated, but we will still try to do it. And if it's feasible for us to do with the amount of money we have, then we will, of course, we will do it. We actually are already in contact with Nintendo, and we got a dev kit. So it's all about how good it will work on the technical side. And I think actually Nintendo is actually in contact with our publisher in that matter, and I think they even suggested in supporting us in porting the game to the Wii U. So
okay. Yes,
maybe that will help. There's still no guarantee, and it's still open for discussion. But so at least there's still the potential to release the game on Wii U.
By the way, Felix,
Yeah.
I just pushed the map. I mean, it's still very, very unfinished, but
Yeah.
I did the thing that I wanted to.
I'm not sure if I can show it right now. It probably is because
Yeah, you would need to.
I have to push my own stuff before I do it. I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
like rebase on the new version because I actually set back on an old version and stuff like this. So
yeah. I mean, we don't have to do it in the stream. I mean,
yeah.
it's not a finished map anyway.
Take the one with 30 years older. The 5% is huge. Yeah, no, sorry. Like we just draw Emily doing a
Yeah,
falcon punch. So
yeah. Leia as a stand user, right? By the way, I'm not sure who was bugging me with that every week, but I finally finished JoJo.
yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, it's it's awesome. It's an awesome series. I mean, everyone should see it. I think because it has a large cultural relevance. Because
Yes.
Zavardo. Muda, 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 muda. Hurra, 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 hurra. Yeah,
Okay, just gonna
that's gonna do
close
it.
Photoshop stuff now. No, I mean Chrome stuff. I just hope that Photoshop will run well enough today.
What was the other thing that he says after Zavardo? Tokimu wa something something.
Don't
Damn
ask
it, I
me.
forgot. You know Japanese, you should know that.
No, I don't know Japanese. Not enough.
Yeah, it's something about stopping time. I don't even know. Tobi wa doku wa
Toki, I think. Toki means time. That's what I
yeah,
remember.
Toki. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna look up the meme, and
Yeah.
that will be noted. Zavardo. Whee!
So does this character actually appear in the anime?
It's the main villain.
Okay,
So
that's good.
I mean, I could. So in case you don't want to watch the series because it is pretty long. It has like
Hmm.
I think 46 episodes. Like only part 3, and part 1 and 2 are 26 total, I think.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, right. Tokyo Tomare, something.
Tokyo Tomare, okay.
Zavardo. Oh man.
That's an old one.
And then Soshite Toki wa Ugoki Dasu or something. I don't know how to pronounce that. So, but it was me, Dio. But we should definitely draw at some point draw a character making a typical JoJo's Bizarre Adventure pose. And
Okay.
it's not even hard to do. I just need to show you a screen and you will know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, just gonna copy this over to have a reference.
And also Felix, he really does throw a steamroller.
Oh my gosh, even in the animation. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I
amazing.
mean, it's based on the manga version, the game, and of course it's also in the anime version. So
Oh damn it, it doesn't work that way. I have to restart Photoshop. Damn it.
whee. Yeah, it's really hard for a German person to say it like that, I think. Like whee, whee. Yeah. It just doesn't work. Our language doesn't work that way.
Okay, now it works. Yeah, I had to change something in Photoshop so it actually shows something in the streaming. Okay, so now I need to Falcon Punch reference. So I guess with a lot of flames and all that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Should I also give her like a Falcon helmet or something, or
I'm not sure. I think you should skip that because it would kind of
just the whole character will not be recognizable, I guess.
mm, yeah. And I mean she already has those wings in the hair, so
Yeah.
it fits pretty well.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so
But
let's
I
start.
think Felix, what's important is like a button on her nipples because then she would definitely be Captain Falcon, and like over the top muscles at the stomach region.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I can try. Okay, that would be good. Okay, let's start. You cannot talk about all kind of stuff while I'm doing some drawing.
I'm searching a good example picture for a JoJo pose,
Hmm?
so you know what I mean. Uh, Wait a second. Oh, by the way, Adessa says, could you maybe Dropbox that picture you used as a reference?
I can just copy the link in here so you know which one I'm using here. That's the image I'm using. I just pasted the link in the chat. Like, you don't recognize a lot in this picture, but I get the rough pose, and that's enough I need right now.
Okay, Felix, I just sent you something in Skype, so you. I mean, it's not relevant for this stream, but
You can just send it in the stream too.
I mean, the people will know it, will see it then. But Falcon Punch, it solves everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What I love about Falcon Punch is that it got basically created by Smash Brothers,
Mm.
and then it became canon.
Seriously,
It became F-Zero canon.
literally
Yeah.
canon.
At least in the F-Zero anime, he used it as a finishing attack against his rival. His I don't know what it's called, like Black Shadow or something.
What? Okay.
This big shadow guy with the cape, who's basically the main villain in F-Zero for some
I
reason.
see.
And he has the great racing car called Dark Schneider.
Oh man, awesome.
Yes.
Schneider is an awesome name.
Yes, definitely. I mean, everyone should be named Schneider. Okay, I'm just gonna
Yes.
post it here. JoJo posing.
Schneider. God damn it.
Oh, and just for you, I'm also gonna post a GIF of the anime version of the steamroller.
Okay, awesome. I'm just gonna quickly link on. Okay.
Okay, I posted the steamroller in chat, so you actually. So I guess it's only half as good without the sound.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I should definitely send you a small video with the most important scenes
Yep.
of that episode. It's pretty amazing.
Yep, yep. Drawing, drawing, drawing.
Drawing, drawing, drawing. Oh no, we are losing viewers. It might be because you're drawing stuff,
What?
which should not be part of the dev stream.
Usually I think people arrive doing the drawing, but okay.
Yeah, I know. It's just I realized we are under 30. God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pay attention to chat, but it's pretty quiet right now, so I'm just gonna continue working on the map a bit.
All right.
You know, I mean, I really like this this one advanced technique with the longer jumps, like if you attack and dash mid-air, but it makes testing levels much more difficult because you also have to test if you can break the level by using that advanced jumping technique.
Maybe you simply shouldn't test this too much and just see what happens. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
I
think.
mean, I don't test it too much, but it's just that I don't want people to just be able to bypass too much of some jumping puzzles by just using that technique.
Yeah, actually, I think it's actually not too bad that we consider, because that way we make jumps that you cannot reach. Then the gaps must be really large, and that's actually a good thing because it makes it very clear which jumps you can do, which jumps you can't do.
Yeah, true. I mean, I guess I should just be more should just make gaps a bit more large by default, so so they're also more clear for people.
Yeah.
And people won't use the trick. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, it's pretty. More questions? Nope. Oh. In part 2, they post every 2 minutes. Yeah.
In what?
In part 2 of the of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Which might be confusing for newcomers to the anime, but basically the first season of JoJo, or like it might have been 2 seasons actually, but they are not called differently. Actually have the first 2 parts of the entire story. Like the first story arc is like the first nine episodes or something, and then the
Okay.
second story arc is like the rest of the first series.
Oh,
And then the third story arc has like 2 entire series, like 46 episodes, because it's
okay.
much longer than the other ones.
Okay, I see.
And it's also by far the most popular one in Japan, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Also, I'm not sure if I've told you, but this autumn, um, there will be a new World Trigger series, and it will
Oh.
basically be a filler arc.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure if I should like or
Wait,
dislike it
is this
because
you mean the manga actually, or
no, the anime
in
series.
the
I
anime?
mean,
Okay.
a manga doesn't have filler arcs usually.
Yeah, that's what I was. Okay.
It's, I mean, on one hand, I'm kind of glad because it has almost catch up with the manga, so they kind of had to do that or do a
Oh,
break.
okay.
Yeah, so
Maybe they shouldn't be quite as fast and try to put more effort in it or something.
yeah, but the thing is, I mean, the way the releases work is that for many series they want to keep the flow up. They don't want to
Mm-hmm.
like make a break. At least for those long running series like One
Yeah,
Piece or Naruto or something.
I guess so. Yeah.
Also, and also, I mean, I'm not sure if I should even dislike the notion of a filler arc because filler arcs always offer a lot of potential if actually good writing is involved. So
Mm. Do you think they will
maybe
manage to create good writing at what was the studio
that's
called again?
Toei.
Toei, yeah, Toei Animation.
I mean, it depends. Maybe the mangaka is involved more heavily and will like punch them in the face with the.
Yeah, he will
But
have to do
I
that.
mean, to be honest, the quality has become much better over time. I mean, the
Okay,
last few episodes were really pretty good. I mean,
okay.
it still has really cheap frames once in a while, but I mean, I have showed you what Toei did with Sailor Moon Crystal and Dragon Ball something, right?
You didn't show me Dragon Ball. Just say that it was quite as bad.
It's it's bad. It's unbelievably bad,
Oh
honestly.
my gosh.
I mean, it's quite weird because I mean, right now it almost looks like World Trigger is a series from Toei that had by far the best production values
What the hell? Okay. And
because
that's not really
I mean,
speaking for the studio, I would say.
no, but I mean, as I said, they have become much better, but it might also be because World Trigger has a really good art style for anime adaptations.
Uh-huh.
Because if you think about it, it's really clean.
Might be, yeah.
If you, it's pretty clean. It's easy to adapt. And if you compare like Sailor Moon with it, which has this super frilly fancy shoujo art style with the unrealistic body proportions and
Mm.
glitter everywhere. And
But how does it come that
those,
like a hugely popular series like Dragon Ball is done by Toei with such a
uh,
low budget? I mean, shouldn't they be able to put a bit more budget in that? I mean, it's a huge franchise. And I think a lot of
maybe
people were actually hyped about the new series, from what I understood.
yeah, really. I think maybe it's because they know it's a huge franchise and a lot of people will watch it, no matter how crappy
Are you
they do.
serious? Oh, come on.
Maybe. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, it might be actually.
And also the thing is like they really have to produce it really cheaply, from what I understand, because of certain industry standards and payment standards and stuff like that. So for those long-running series, they kind of have to make it really cheap.
Okay, I see.
I mean, it's really weird because usually you would think that if they make such a huge profit from it, they would also put more. But whatever.
I don't know.
Also, someone posted the video of the JoJo scene
Oh my
in
gosh.
the chat. It's less than a minute. It's only like 40 seconds. So if you
Okay.
want to watch it real quick,
I would just watch it real quick and people can watch with us. So it's just like I'm just gonna stop that one, make it full screen, switch to streaming, and let's go.
yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's just a toy. Like I don't know.
The fuck? What?
Yeah. Yeah,
You can barely see anything. There's just so many effects.
Yeah, those they added those sound effects for the video thing.
The fuck? Okay.
But the sad thing is, the Vree is in an earlier scene.
Oh, okay.
So is and the Zavardo is also in a lot of scenes actually, because he always uses it when stopping time, which
I
he
see.
does like 20 times or something in 2 episodes. And also the scene with the knives is also a bit earlier.
Hmm.
I think it's an episode before that. Road roller. Hmm. Muda. Hmm.
Just drawing. Silence. Is anything going on in the chat?
Nope.
Shop is getting slow again, god damn it.
But you might want to give her maybe like a mask, like I'm just not sure how it would look, but better just finish the punch first.
Yeah. We can just still add masks later.
Mhm, mhm, mhm. Also, I found something yesterday.
Um,
Another Maker game on Steam, but that one was for free, and it got like really high really high ratings. So I
okay.
might just test it out. Yeah, I mean,
For free on Steam, okay.
for free. Yeah, I'm not sure how does it even work putting games for free on Steam. I mean, why
Maybe,
does Steam? I mean,
hmm?
Steam doesn't make a profit from it, so why are they even doing that? Just for fun or
I guess,
like
I mean, maybe just because they're cool, I don't know.
maybe?
Sometimes I'm doing these kind of things.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not the first free game I saw on Steam.
Yeah, true, true. I mean, Path of Exile is also on Steam, so
Yeah, this one is actually has in-game purchases, microtransactions. I don't know how you call those.
yeah, but I'm not sure. I mean, if you do microtransactions in Path of Exile, I mean, does Steam get anything from that?
They probably will get something from it because otherwise, I don't know. That would be a bit screwed otherwise.
I mean, I'm not sure because the microtransactions in game go completely over the over their own system.
Maybe they have some kind of agreement
Yeah, I would
with
say
them
so,
to
but
actually get a share of that because otherwise, I think
yeah,
it would be kind of
I
weird.
would think so myself. Like depending on how many people actually play Path of Exile via Steam, and I mean, I personally don't play it over Steam because I mean, why should I play a game via Steam when I can just play it without Steam? It's a big question.
Yeah,
Uh, unless I want I want like the Steam overlay, but why would I do that?
I don't know because you like achievements.
Yeah, I guess. Oh wait, I just realized that one of the characters from Toho, from this bullet hell shooter, is basically a ripoff of Dio in terms of powers.
What? Okay,
She can stop time and throw knives.
okay.
I mean, it's basically. And I think she even is a vampire, from what I understand, but I'm not sure about that. Yeah, Sakuya, right. The the maid basically. Also, Felix, I think I can do a big announcement now.
Hmm.
Um, CrossCode will be cancelled, and we will instead move to pachinko machines
Exactly. We had some talk with
because
Konami, and
balls, and it makes so much sense. We have to move to pachinko machines.
yeah, exactly. It's all about balls and stuff.
Yep. I mean, Felix, you did see the Castlevania video, right?
I did, yeah. I also did
Did you see
so,
the sign?
like only quickly. I stopped somewhere because it was too much.
I mean, the thing about the Silent Hill video is it gets really, really fucked up if you go to the halfway point.
Holy shit! Okay, I think I stopped somewhere around the halfway point.
Yeah, I should definitely try to. I should definitely remind you to watch it again up like the last minute or something, because
Okay.
then the really stupid shit happens.
Okay.
Like the great meme: hit the lever, hit the lever.
Oh, okay.
You know what? You should just show it in the stream. It's too good.
Oh man, are you
No.
sure?
Oh no. I think maybe not, because then we would lose our watch.
All of our viewers, all of them, immediately.
It's basically you get this Silent Hill. I mean, Silent Hill is not really it's not really a loud franchise. It's more a franchise about atmosphere, and you know, it's called Silent Hill, not I don't know,
Screaming Hill.
And then they do this. They have this music, and with those rather silent scenes and stuff like that. And then after a while, you see like creepy images. Ooh, creepy. And then out of nowhere, like gambling images appear, like those funky, bright gambling buttons, and then a loud voice is screaming at you, hit the lever, bonus points. Oh
fuck?
god. That video is so terrible.
I have to recheck it out later.
Yeah. Right. The stream definitely needs some erotic violence.
Yeah, it's erotic one. I saw that one, yeah.
I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm pretty. I really want to. I really want to make a quest in CrossCode that parodies pachinko machines and Konami and hits the lever.
Okay, go ahead. Just these other questions.
I mean, it doesn't even need to be that obvious. It just needs an NPC who screams at you, hits the lever. And the NPC will be called like wait a second.
Kinamo.
9. Oh. I almost got it. Yeah. No, wait. Yeah, I got it. No, wait. Okay. Omi Khan. Get it?
Omika. Okay, yeah, that should work.
Fukunami. Yeah, Fukunami is also is also pretty good. What's our favorite anime besides Almighty Jojo? Good question. Definitely loving Kill la Kill.
Oh yeah, Kill la Kill is amazing.
I mean, to be honest, I mean, I guess I will just name a lot of recent animes or multi-recent animes, because I really like Kill la Kill. I really liked Attack on Titan. I really liked Silver Spoon. I mean, to be honest, we watched a lot of series in the last years, or like I did at least.
Yeah.
But the years before that, I barely watched any, because that was kind of the age when I was like, only shit moe shows and nothing interesting.
Well, I also like old series like Full Metal Alchemist. I liked a lot.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Or like Welcome to the NHK was also pretty awesome.
Welcome to the NHK. That's one I really like to name, because I don't think it's all that hugely popular or not well known.
It is pretty popular with, but maybe not mainstream popular.
Yeah, that's a great anime.
And then of course some classics like Cowboy Bebop and Visions of Escape.
Oh yeah,
those
are great.
Extremely good.
Mm-hmm.
And what else? I mean, Code Geass. Yeah, to a degree.
I like Code Geass. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it as well. It had some glaring weaknesses, but I liked it anyway. It was fun.
It was fun. Yeah, I think it was kind of stupid at sometimes, but I kind of like it.
I mean, one of the stupidest points of Code Geass was that in every opening, Lelouch is riding a horse. And I think in the entire series, there was not one single horse to be seen.
That's actually true.
Except for this one scene in the flashback where I think his mother or something, or the wife of someone, got squashed by a horse carriage somehow. Still no idea how that happened, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that was pretty weird.
I also really liked Kanagi back then.
Oh, Kaneki was amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's such a funny series.
I watched it after some time again. It's still
Yeah,
great. It's
me
like
as me as
it's
well. It's still a really good series.
it's like it has this kind of slice of life feeling, but the comedy is actually really really good. The
Yeah,
characters are
yeah,
really nice, and it's just too bad that the manga and the anime kind of got there was huge hiatus.
yeah, because of health issues and something.
Yeah, and things like this. But actually now it's like getting continued. I actually have to check if there are new chapters again.
The the manga is at least, I think, but
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, I usually don't really like a slice of life rom-com series. I mean, I freaking hate Toradora, for example.
Okay.
Huge controversy. Um, but that one I really like, and I also don't like I also don't like K-On, but that's not really a slice of life anime. It's more like eating cake.
Eating cake, the animation.
But funny enough, I really liked Free. So
Free.
I'm kind of
But
yeah
free's not.
Free.
Yeah, it's kind of right. That's kind of slice of life, but it's.
But I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm like a hetero guy who only likes from all the Kyo animation series who only likes Free and not K-On.
Yeah, you're weird.
Yeah, but whatever. And we forgot one of the best series, and this is not like a joke, but Space Battleship Yamato.
Space Battleship Yamato was amazing. Watch it. It sounds
I mean,
stupid, but it's great.
it's a remake.
The remake. Yes, the remake one. This one. I actually never watched the original.
Original is really old. It's like from the 60s or something.
Yeah.
I mean, do you really think it was stupid at times, Yamato?
It sounds stupid. That's all. I mean,
It
it
sounds
sounds.
stupid.
It's
So
like the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
premise sounds stupid. It's like, oh look, it's a battleship which looks like the Yamato. What the fuck? But it's actually pretty good. I mean, you just have to look over the fact it's just it's the Yamato in space, and it doesn't make any freaking sense to have a spaceship like this. But then again, other spaceships also don't make much more sense from what I hear that you see. I don't know in Star Trek. I don't know what. And
yeah. I mean, actually, the way they in Yamato they even did a good job in kind of making it work, so that it actually most stuff makes sense. Like, for example, they have like anchors, but the anchor also works as a gravity anchor that also works in space. It basically has some sort of uh, gravitational field or something. I mean, it's sci-fi, whatever.
yeah. Anyway, it has good characters, and it's
It has really good
the
characters
plot is really interesting. I also like
and
the
for
conclusion.
huh?
I like the conclusion of the whole
Yeah, yeah,
series. Yeah.
definitely. And also, I mean, for a sci-fi series, it was also pretty. It wasn't like super weird sci-fi. It was pretty based on sci-fi on theories that actually make somewhat sense for the most part. I mean, except for the whole wave motion technology, but that was supposed to be kind of like magic if you
Yeah,
if you come down to it.
that's true.
And also, I mean, the original series basically coined most of the sci-fi anime tropes. So it's kind of a must-watch for sci-fi fans.
Yep.
I mean, that series and Gundam basically invented the sci-fi anime genre, I think,
Okay.
among more obscure works, maybe, but I'm not sure. Spice and Wolf, I still need to see, actually.
I watched Spice and Wolf, and I liked the first season. And the second one kind of felt awkward to me. I don't know what exactly it was. It's like the whole dialogues like became so complicated that I had like problems understanding how those characters were thinking and how they were talking like this, and it just became so convoluted. I didn't really stopped enjoying
And
it in that
that's
sense somehow.
and that's saying a lot because you are reading the Game of Thrones novels. So
That's I don't
it,
know.
it,
That's
those have better writing, I know.
It's
I
no, it's
mean,
different. It's not that the story is complex. Like you don't have a huge amount of characters. It's just that the conversations those characters are having
is it kind of
were
like Fate
were
Stay
conf
Night?
no, it's different. Crazy Night
Okay.
became maybe a bit, but there was a lot of romance going on,
Yeah,
um
romance in
and
quotation
there were a
marks.
lot of comparisons uh to economy. Maybe I was just lacking the
Oh
knowledge for
yeah,
economy. I
okay.
don't know, but it's like maybe it was also a translation issue. That's very
Mm,
possible because I think that those were pretty complicated dialogues to translate. And
yeah.
but like for some reason the second I didn't enjoy it quite as much, and then I stopped watching the show. I think. But I mean the
Okay, yeah,
first one
okay.
was pretty cool. I really liked
Yeah.
the whole
It
premise
has a
and
lot
thing.
of fans. I mean, I still need to watch it, I guess. Also, Necroman asked, yeah, Code Geass. We talked about that. Gurren Lagann, I personally don't like. I don't know. I love Kill la Kill, but I can't stand Gurren Lagann for some reason.
I mean
Just doesn't work for me.
I'm kind of similar in that sense. I actually never fully managed to watch the series.
Same.
Um, I watched the movie, which is kind of like a summary of the series, from what I understood, and it was kind of fun. I mean, it's just entirely over the top at some point. I still
Mhm.
think that Kill la Kill is better because I think it's more
Yeah.
creative in the way
It has better
things
characters, I
evolve.
think, actually.
Yeah, the characters also.
Also, Parasite. I heard a lot of good things about Parasite, but I just don't like the premise, to be honest.
I think I never watched it.
Yeah, it's basically a series about parasites coming from space and taking over human bodies, and this one guy basically was able to block the parasite with his hand.
Yeah.
So instead of like getting taken over by it, they
Okay.
they they formed a symbiosis, and now he has to fight the other aliens.
Okay. Another anime actually I can name for one of that I really liked is what was it? Psychopaths. But only
Psychopaths, yeah, I wanted to get into that.
I only watched the first season, so I never watched the second one, which I understood a lot of people didn't like. But I really liked the first one. And
Yeah, I as well. I mean, it had some length, I think, but I really liked it overall because, I mean, it was kind of talky at times, but then again, it had to be, I think, because
I actually never regretted the talkie passes. I mean, I also don't like it when enemy gets to talkie. Look at Fate Stay Night. I really didn't. For some reason, even Fate Zero had these parts where they were talking a lot, and it was annoying me. But in
by the way, Fate Zero is also
Fate
one of
Zero,
my absolute
yes,
favorites.
yes.
F-
Okay, Fate Zero is
but
also
only Fate,
great.
but only Fate Zero, not Fate Stay Night, and not Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works. I mean,
Okay.
Unlimited Blade Works was pretty good in the first season. It had great fights. Second season got so stupid at points. Uh,
Yeah. Anyway, so Psychopaths had these lengthy dialogues, but they kind of I never had got the impression that they didn't make sense to me.
yeah, I
I
was
liked the
I
way
was getting
they
to
yeah.
that. I was getting to that. I mean, that's what I wanted to say. I mean, it was pretty wordy and had long dialogues, but I didn't mind it that much because for once the dialogues were pretty good, and
Mm.
secondly they kind of had to be that long, unless otherwise they wouldn't be able to explain some of the concepts.
Also, what I have to admit, I actually watched the English localization
Same.
of
It was pretty good.
Psychopaths, and I enjoyed it more than the Japanese one. I mean, I checked some sequences with the Japanese translation, and the thing is that they did a very good English localization of Psychopaths, and that means that the dialogues were written to really better match the English language, and you really notice a difference. Like if you just exactly translate the Japanese dialogues, that just sound weird because English people usually don't talk that way, and
Mhm.
they did a very good job in translating it to English, like giving this whole feel of how English Western people talking. I don't know, and of course the voice actors were good. Not I don't think quite as good as the Japanese ones, but just having the better dialogues really helped. So
They, they,
overall,
they were pretty good, yeah. But then again, I mean, nowadays English localization has become so much better than it was like 10 years ago. So
yeah.
it's pretty rare to actually have a popular series that gets a crappy translation. That's really rare nowadays.
I
But
guess
speaking
so.
of that topic, from what I heard, World Trigger got a terrible translation.
Oh, snap,
So,
of course.
which is really sad because not only because I love World Trigger, I mean the manga mostly, but still, but also because the voice actors were one of the things that were like really good, even in the
That's true,
Japanese
yeah.
production.
That's
And in
true.
the English one, they basically fucked up. So,
God damn it.
yeah, whatever. I wanted to look something else. I mean, there are also some really good recent anime, to be honest. Like, yeah, Shingeki no Bahamut Genesis was really good. I really loved it.
Okay.
It's also one of those series. It has a fantasy scenario, but the way the the presentation was really Western. Was really strongly inspired by
I
Hollywood.
actually got this one. I started watching it, but I didn't continue for too long. So this one is really good, you say?
It's really, really good. I mean, it has some really good characters, and the presentation is really well done.
Yeah.
And it's only 12 episodes, so I mean,
Maybe I really should watch it then
it's
sometime.
you
Whenever
can
I
get
have
through it
time.
pretty quickly. Yeah, yeah, of course. But first, we have to finally watch Lock Horizon
Oh gosh, yeah. For reference. So now I just
for reference.
have to draw this heat falcon thing, and then oh gosh, this takes forever again. Like we already
Yeah,
are.
I shouldn't
Sh-
have. That I was always expecting that was, yeah. Also, what else? Yeah, the Braves of the Six Flowers is a new anime of this season. It is also pretty good, but in a surprising way because it began as a high fantasy adventure series, and now it became some sort of mystery drama crime series.
what? Okay.
Some you have those six heroes of legends who have to fight the evil demons, and they basically have to meet up at some place, and they do. And at that place, they have to activate a force field or something. And then they do, but for some reason, someone activated the force field the way that they were trapped inside that force field. And then the following five or six episodes, and it's still not cleared up. It's basically them trying to figure out who did it and who's basically the traitor
I see.
in the group, because they are basically six people, but there are only like wait no, there are seven people, but there are only like six chosen ones, so they
Hmm.
know that one is a traitor, and they try to figure it out for like 6 episodes now, and I mean, the pacing was a bit problematic, I think, but it is kind of interesting because they are really clever with that, because they establish how those magic tricks work, and they are really doing investigation in who could have done it, and once in a while they're also fighting each other because they are suspecting each other, and I mean it's pretty weird, but it kind of works for me at least.
Hmm.
So looking forward. I mean, as I said, it's the pacing is a bit problematic, I think, but I mean I'm still really excited to finally know who the traitor is. I mean I do have like two suspects, but I'm still not sure.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out how that flame of the falcon punch looks like. It has kind of
Oh
like the
yeah,
shape of a falcon. I see.
yeah, it
It's
has.
pretty subtle.
No, Necroman, we are not watching Prison School. Prison School is, oh God, no.
What's prison school?
It's basically a super exploitation, gross out series.
There's
It's
but there's another anime that I just watched recently with some friends, which is
hmm?
was it's this anime about censorship. Did you maybe hear about this one? About a future where like anything
Oh,
dirty is
is it the
censored.
is it the one with the girl with the panty on her head?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I think I should. I mean, because
Yes,
me.
it was amazing. Actually, I watched watching it. We were laughing so hard. It's kind of like Killer of Kill. It's like an amazing enemy, but you never would like to show it to anybody because it's like on first sight it's really like perverted and stuff. But it's really great. You know, it's amazing. So you can definitely recommend it. At least I watched I think the first 5 episodes or something. And it's not
Yeah,
only
definitely.
it has this ridiculous premise. It's not only that, but it actually keeps changing things and evolves the characters in a way that makes it really entertaining. So that it actually stays fresh and interesting, at least for the first 5 episodes. So that's
Okay, I will definitely take a look. And no, I will not watch Prison School. I've seen enough of that shit series. And it's a literal shit series because people are peeing on each other. So
okay.
I mean, I get why some people might like it, and some people are into like some sort of gross out humor and stuff like that. But I don't need it. I mean, it's just too ugly and too stupid, and nope. There are a lot of other series that I should watch for that. Uh, and also, what's another thing that you will be so excited about, Felix, but I have recently seen the the last, or rather the last Naruto movie, which is not really the last Naruto movie. It's just called Naruto, the last, and that's a movie.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Guess you can hear
No,
by my
no,
voice.
because I watched it because it's actually canon because it's basically covers what happens between the second to last manga chapter and the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it was really good to be honest. I mean, I
Okay.
was really negative on in the last years of Naruto because, I mean, it became pretty dumb and slow and silly. But I mean, the last chapter was pretty satisfying, and
Okay.
the spin-off manga is pretty good actually. I mean, I was surprised at how good it was, and I mean, even you must admit that the series was really entertaining for a long time,
Okay. You mean
Felix.
like at the beginning or what?
Yeah, like for
Yeah, it
you.
was definitely. It's just at some
I
point
mean,
it ticked me off in the wrong way, and then I stopped watching it.
yeah. I mean, for me, it was entertaining for a bit longer because then I followed the manga till the end.
Yeah.
But I mean, even then, it was. I would say it stayed really good till the half point, like till chapter
Uh,
450 or something, 300.
like this whole old metaphor just killed it for me.
Oh yeah, the old metaphor. Right.
I don't know what it was. It was so cheesy to me. It's like, you know what it reminds me of? Did you ever watch the movie? What I almost got it. What was this? Ape Cold, the first.
Not Godzilla, King Kong.
No, and the first human like thing, predecessor. Oh god damn it!
Neanderthal,
No, uh,
Chimpanzee,
I forgot the
Gorilla,
freaking name.
Donkey Kong.
Maybe I will. Oh god, never mind then. Maybe I'll remember the name and then I can tell you. Trudy, wasn't it Trudy? No.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. The one with the where she develops superpowers
Yes,
because
because he
of
uses
some.
100% of your
Yeah,
brain.
yeah.
What was the name? Was it Judy? Wasn't it Judy?
Judy or Trudy, one of those basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, you told me about it and you hated
Mm.
it, and I've heard a few reviews about it, and it sounded so stupid that I didn't even watch it.
The thing is, yeah, it's like it has some very similar scenes where you have like something happening,
Hmm.
and it was kind of obvious what was happening. Like I don't know, some girl got into some problems because security was getting up on her and like taking her away or something. And they were showing like scenes in parallel where like a small animal like antelope, I don't know, something like this.
Antelope or something, I think.
Antelope was like chased or surrounded by some lions like animals, and it was like, yes, you get the analogy, but it was so freaking unnecessary. Like, you understood what was going on. There was no point in showing like this analogy with like what happens in nature, but they still did, and it was so
But
extremely cheesy, and
Felix,
that reminded me too of Naruto in that all, because it was
Felix,
unnecessary. You didn't need it this all.
Felix,
Yeah.
symbolism.
No, please. You don't
We
need
need more
this.
symbolism in CrossCode.
No, there
We
will
need
not
more
be
all.
symbolisms like this. No unnecessary stupid symbolism. I hate this. Like, it
No
feels,
all.
it doesn't
No
really
all
add
metaphors.
stuff. No all metaphors, never.
D- Um, will we at least have a character who gets crucified or something?
No.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah,
So,
but still, I mean, I really only read like Naruto for the
is
last
actually
few years.
anybody commenting on what we are rambling about in the chat? I just
They're
wondering.
still talking about some moe shit or something. Not not really. They're talking about, oh, that one you really liked as well, right? Certain magical index, the one with the student apartment that was like 30 miles wide.
What? Student apartment was what?
A certain magical index. It was the series where they had a fight in the apartment of a student,
Uh,
and that apartment for some reason was big enough to run around for like 5 minutes before reaching your enemy.
Seriously? Did I watch this one?
You did watch the first 3 episodes, I think.
Magic Index. I don't remember. Maybe I just banned it from my memory or something.
Okay, it was the one with this one. The main character was this really unlucky dude who could negate magic with his right hand.
Oh, okay.
And he had this priestess girl who was his.
Okay, I remember this now, but I don't remember what the thing you're talking about this room.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad series to be honest. I mean, it's just that I wouldn't want to watch it for like watch a lot of it because it is such a huge franchise. It has like
Yeah.
Index, then there's Railgun, then you also have like Accelerator as its own spin-off series, and ugh. I mean, it's definitely a series for someone who wants to have like one main waifu series, I guess,
Hmm.
and then
Okay, guys. So I
that's some
think.
cool concept. So
I think I will now wrap up this drawing because this has been going on for some time.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's,
Okay.
it actually looks pretty cool. So
Okay. I'm not
maybe
really.
maybe you should
Hmm?
also add a speech bubble or something.
Falcon Punch. Yeah, I can do this.
Maybe maybe something different than Falcon. I'm not sure. I mean, it is a Falcon, but
Nakon, let's just write Falcon Punch. It's like what
okay,
we.
okay. Anyway, I also wanted to wrap up what I wanted to say about Naruto because it's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. No, it's not. But no, the funniest thing is that you know that the mangaka of Naruto is completely sucks at writing romance,
Okay.
as do a lot of shonen mangaka. So the funny thing is, in the last chapter of Naruto, everyone has children basically, including Naruto, got together with someone.
Yeah, I know this
Uh,
one.
And I'm not spoiling it because then Stefan will kill me because he still hasn't. No. Um, and basically, basically the movie is basically a romance movie and shows that's how they got together, and that's how Naruto basically learned what love is because there is basically a 10-minute scene in which basically it gets explained to Naruto. Yes, love is that. That's
A 10-minute
how.
scene.
Yeah, basically 5 to 10 minute scene. I mean,
Okay.
it was pretty well done
Actually,
actually
okay.
because they did it with some really nicely utilized flashbacks and stuff like that. But it was still pretty funny that they basically had a 10-minute scene explaining him like with examples. Yeah, that's what love is. That's what romantic love is. And then
Don't
after
you
that,
get
he's
it,
like,
Naruto? God damn it, Naruto.
and then after that, he's basically, oh yeah, I guess I do love this one girl. I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
it, it wasn't as stupid in the movie as I explained it, but that was basically the way you could take away from it.
Okay.
But I mean, it was really a pretty good and heartwarming movie. It was, I mean, in the context of the series, it was really good. I mean, I make a lot of fun of the series, and I really hated it for a time. But I mean, it's still a lot of feelings and nostalgia for a series that you have followed for so long. So, and to be honest, I do kind of look back onto it pretty positively at this point, despite how bad it has been for the last
Okay.
6 years or something. So yeah, Baguette Punch.
Oh, should I
yeah,
call it
anyway.
Baguette Punch? That's better. Yes, I will do this.
Wouldn't that be racist or something? No, wait. We can do it a bit better. We can.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna search what falcon is
In
is
French.
in French.
Okay, that's good. Or maybe some of our viewers can tell us what Falco means in French, because maybe
Yeah.
we have a French viewer. That would be cool.
Oh la la, punch.
Oh la la punch.
Oh la la, punch. Oh, okay. It's pretty.
Actually,
It's
Noah, I think many of the drawings will be added in the whole concept art collection that we want to ship to anybody who got at least the one with the soundtrack, because it also concepts an art book and it will include, I think, most of these drawings.
Okay, I think falcon is just falcon.
Falcon. Falcon, says somebody here.
Falcon. Okay, yeah, that's actually not bad. And punch. Punch. Wait, I almost got it. Falcon. 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 Come on, give it. Französisch, okay. It just says Falcon Punch. What the fuck?
Okay.
I mean, translation just says Falcon Punch.
Translation sucks, I guess.
Or maybe it's just a success for hit. And
Yes, we got
slap-
it. It's alright. I ordered Falcon, so.
Slap. Punch. Is it really just punch? You want to?
So what's punch in French? Punch in French.
Oh, okay. Now it works. I mean, you could call it Falcon Poink, which would translate into Falcon Fist.
But you know what? I will just write punch with P-A.
Just do. Yeah, right. Just do a.
W and
Just do those thingies. I'm not sure how are they called again. Apostrophes. Those poink. Yeah, poink. Falcon poink.
falscher point.
Yeah, it's really poink. Poink is a word for fist.
Le Falco point. Okay. Now should I word poink or punch? I'm not sure.
Falcon poink poink. God damn it! Our French viewers will hate us now. I mean, it's pretty sad that our French friends are not here right now when we need them.
I think some of them is actually French. Isn't like Cher Anouar? He seems to be French because he's very quick at writing suggestions.
Yeah, maybe. You know what? I think that should actually be a special attack of hers. Like just a super strong frontal flame punch. Because why the fuck not?
And then he just calls Falcon point. What is it? I don't know.
Falcon point. Yeah,
Point?
right.
Is it point? I'm not sure.
Point.
Please don't make me talk French. My English is bad as enough already.
God damn it.
Okay, so that's great. It's Falcon Point. Maybe it doesn't make sense that way.
And I think you should just write ... oui in the corner.
Oui. Or maybe ... baguette.
No, baguette would be too. Oui is always good.
Oui.
Oui. What are you doing with the lines?
I know. I'm not very good at it.
Speed lines?
I wanted to add speed lines, but they suck. Gonna redo them. Make it a bit darker, actually. I'm just gonna use actual lines now because I suck at drawing lines.
Na, das ist super, du Knecht. Das ist eigentlich so gemein.
What?
Nee, Nikroman said, na, das ist super, du Knecht, du Chelanor. Oder Chelanoir. Noir, ja.
Show me your moves, holy shit.
Yeah, you show me your moves.
So should I just wrote a V in the corner, no or not?
I think so, because it's great. Oui. Jawohl. Fishy business. Someone is called fishy business and I like it. I think we should make this possible.
Okay, this came out pretty fun.
We yes.
Alright, so now we got a funny drawing. Let's just save this one. Nobody made me save it actually the whole time. I'm disappointed.
Oh wow. God
Yeah,
damn
if now Photoshop crashes, everything is lost.
Well, you could make a screenshot of the stream.
It's only like a quarter of the actual resolution.
Also, do hashtag Falcon Punch when you post it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, you could even do... okay, I think hashtag Smash Bros. Would be a bit too...
That would be too much.
Yep.
Alright, so we did the drawing. I'm just gonna tweet this now.
Felix. You forgot the most important part. Zoom in. Does she have freckles?
Oh my god!
God damn it, Felix.
How could I forget the most important things?
Our freckle waifu is not complete without the freckles.
Okay, let me do this.
So is Lea's next speech upgrade Salu then?
Maybe.
Or we. I mean, she looks so different now when she doesn't have the freckles.
That's true. Freckles make her really different. Okay, freckles added. Added. Adult.
Freckles adult, yeah. Also, you forgot the nipple buttons and the overdone.
Oh come on, please! I don't want
yeah, okay.
to this now.
Let's forget that.
That's just. I mean, I think it's enough as it is.
Yep. All right. That's great.
No, that's not.
I think that's actually one of my favorite artworks, stream artworks by so
I
far.
think the effects is cool, but are not perfectly content with the character herself. It's something is not
Yeah, of
doesn't
course,
feel
but
right with there, but never mind. It's good enough.
I mean,
So
it's a sketch basically, and also
yeah.
I really think that we should use the tech in game. I mean, it might work really well for the melee or dash attack.
Hmm. I mean, there will be attack, and I mean, we
I
can
think
just
it's
add a bird around it and then just call it,
yeah.
and
I mean,
she will just scream fork and poing doing this,
point
or point de falcon, point point
point de
de
faucon,
faucon,
point de
faucon.
faucon. Oui, oui.
This is oh my gosh, please. I suck at this probably. Okay.
Yes,
Anyway, so I think this concludes our stream. Let me just copy the link for everyone here first, as
yes.
usual.
Oui, oui.
Once Dropbox decides to give me that link. So here you got that image. So I guess just thanks everybody for watching.
Yay, thanks.
And that was a cool dev stream. And
Definitely.
I guess see you around soon. Actually, I just forgot. At the very beginning, somebody asked, "What about why we didn't do a dev stream last week?" Actually, just
Oh
forgot
yeah,
about
yeah.
this. That was mostly because we decided that we should focus more on working on the game, and we cannot really promise to do dev streams every week because we just have in some situations you just have to put the game first. So we will try to do it every week, but we can't really promise that. So sorry about that, but it's hard
It happens.
to really keep up the schedule.
But I guess we will at least do it twice a month or something. At least.
Yeah, like every second week should be possible, I think, at
I
least.
mean, usually we will try to do it every week, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually, I think next weekend is possible. It's probable to happen because like in August there was always something going on over on the weekends that made it kind of hard to do dev streams. But next weekend, actually, in my case, I don't have any plans, so I think next weekend we will do a dev stream again. Hope probably on Sunday again, I guess. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Have a good remaining week. I mean,
good
the week
week.
already started, and until next time, right? Okay.
When oh wait, until next time, same CrossCode channel.
Oh
Hopefully
yeah.
the right CrossCode time.
We just got a
CrossCode.
last minute question here from Varian. Like, you have addressed this before I got here, but are you? You may know we did actually not. Are you still looking at the 03 release in the next couple weeks? And yeah, about the 03 release, actually gonna post something about this. I think tomorrow. We should post about this tomorrow.
Hmm?
We promised a release in the beginning of September. I think we will have to postpone this to the end of September because we actually did not make enough progress, unfortunately, for that release.
Hmm?
We are sorry about that, but it's just too much stuff came up in August and we are kind of behind our schedule. But we still make some progress and we will make sure to have something finished in the end of September, and then we will have 0.3 released. So
Hmm?
I'm sorry for the delay, really, but yeah, we will just we will make sure we will have some release for you some soon,
Hmm?
at least on September.
Yeah. Yep.
So okay, so we will post about this tomorrow again, but yeah, kind of like I actually wanted to mention this earlier in the stream. I just forgot about it. Like the most
I think
important
I
thing.
mentioned it really shortly at some point, but
Okay,
yeah, it's good to clarify it
good. Well,
properly
good
again.
thing you asked this, and again, we will post about this tomorrow. And otherwise, thanks everybody for watching. It was a great dev stream, and see you
Yep.
next time. Hopefully this Sunday. Bye
Sunday.
bye.
Yep.